Bladder.
Shit, I'm not ready yet. Shit, I'm not ready. Crap. I'm typing out the tweet for the stream. Baldur's Gate 3. Smile. We play a bard named Marcus Every Star, who is loosely based on Pete Wentz of Fallout Boy, comma, minus the Riz. Trying to find a D&D girlfriend. Smile. That's a tweet that makes a lot of sense. That's what that is. That's a tweet that makes a lot of sense. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. How's it going? Welcome to stream. Sorry, I forgot to write the tweet beforehand. Hello. Hi. Ms. Harley Quinn, welcome to stream. Welcome to your first ever stream. I'm here because of the little Pikmins. Not the ones I murdered. Those can't, not those ones, right? Hi, Giordine. Thanks for the lurk. Hi, Llamas. Hello, Whack. Hi, Clamprin. What a name. I like that name. First stream I've been able to make. Welcome in. Hi. We have brand new friends here. Lots of new friends. It's good to have you here, friends. Hi, Luke. Hello, Lambrecht. Hi, Pexy. How we all doing today? Happy Wednesday. You're a brand new friend? No, you're a brand new friend. Hi, Danny. Hi, Finny Winnie. Finny Winnie is such a great name. Finny Winnie is widowy gwiddying inside of the Walmart. Hi, Jeff. Hello, Carly. Ms. Harley Quinn is currently sick in bed with a cold. Oh, no. I hope you feel better soon. Hope you feel better very soon. Hi, Cypher. Happy Wednesday, y'all. It's, here in the Indigestion household, it's a big day. Because, after, like, 4 days away from home, Megan gets back late tonight. So, we have been 3 in the Indigestion household. Me, Hero, Kingsley. And, yep, I keep saying your name. Hi. Hi. Hello. And tonight, at like 11:30 tonight, Megan gets back. So finally, we'll be back to 4. We'll be a full family again. I miss her. I miss her a lot. Kingsley, do you miss your mama? You're a good boy. Oh, I said that word, and then Hero started barking downstairs. Baldur Skate Tree time. Baldur Skate 3. I dropped the treat. My bad, Kingsley. I missed the entire stream yesterday because I was, it was my first day back to teaching. And how did the teaching go, Mars? We figured Kingsley as a consolation prize for no puppy cards yesterday. You know what, Carly? For you, an extra one. Hi. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Did Hero and Kingsley enjoy the boys' hangout? No, they missed their mom. I think we're all over each other's company, too. I think there's that going on. They're like, bring mom back. We miss her. And I'm like, I get it. Trust me. This house just isn't a home without mega indigestion in it, you know? Teaching went well. Mars says it's a big ass class with a very, very wide variety of backgrounds for the subject matter. It'll be interesting but tough. If you want to say the subject matter, I'd be interested. If you want to DM me the subject matter, I would be interested to learn it that way too. Totally up to you what you want to share. But Cypher's dad turned 70 yesterday. Oh, that's incredible. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of... God damn it, Whack. I made it like a whole 2 days without that song being stuck in my head. God damn it. I'd made it so long. And here we are. What else is new with you all? What's going on with you guys? What else is going on around here? It's very hot in Indiana right now. Oh my god. High today is like 93 or 4, but the humidity makes it feel like 100 degrees. And I think it's supposed to be worse tomorrow. So that's fun. High tomorrow is 96 plus humidity. It's a little rough. Still doing cross-country practices. Yeah. Oh my god, we have so many Ohio people in the chat. We have 3 Ohio people in the chat right now. Jeff, Harley, and Mars. Any others? Any other Ohio peoples? I count 4? Oh, Luke's in Ohio. Fuck, I forgot. Oh, no. I totally forgot. Finny Winnie is from Scotland. Interesting. Those temperatures would kill me? Well, yeah, especially if they were in Celsius. Imagine 100 degrees Fahrenheit in Scotland. That would be... I feel like Scottish people would drop dead. I wonder what the hottest it gets in... Let's look at record temps. Record temp in Scotland. Record temp, Scotland. Yes, I'm going to type Fahrenheit because I am an American. And I struggle with these. Highest official temperature ever recorded in Scotland was 94.6 degrees. There you go. In 2022, last year. Fuck. Ah. Oh, all right, great. Oh, hello, Tony. Hi. How's it going? Hi, MKA. Plastic Satan's lurking. Sounds good. Hello, Lambrecht. Here's the thing where Ohioans can congregate See, here's the thing. Where Ohioans congregate, eventually that place just becomes Ohio. Ohioans are taking over the world. They're doing it. I wonder what the hottest it's ever been in Indiana is. My guess, I haven't Googled it yet. I haven't hit enter. My guess is 118. That's probably too high. 116. Shee. 1994. There we go. According to this random Wikipedia page, I don't know how accurate that is, but oh my god, I would die. I mean, I would die as well, to be clear, yeah. I would also die. Houston has been over 100 for around a month. Yikes. When I lived in Sacramento, here's the thing though, and I don't want to. Hey, I'm not here to minimize anyone's experience. If it's over 100 in Houston, that's hot. That's very hot. It's probably also dry, right? Like when I lived in Sacramento, California, it got very hot, but it was always so dry. Summers in Sacramento, highs of 110 were relatively like, it was over 100 very often, like very regularly. Hit 110 occasionally. Houston's very humid? Wait, what? Houston is humid? No. True? If true, that's big. Very big. Houston feels like. Let me see. Houston temp feels like. An oven is also a dry heat? Yeah, that was Sacramento. It was a stinky oven. It was a fart. A humid fart. Or sorry, a stinky fart, not a human fart. What's the humidity? Currently 39% humidity, but I saw something that said 50. Okay. I wonder how that compares to Sacramento. I always think Texas would be dry. Texas heat is pretty unpleasant. I mean, that seems right. What's the highest humidity you've had recently in Houston? I don't know how to like tell this. Like I don't know how do we, not that this is a competition, but like how do we sort this information? Is there like an average humidity? Is there like a I wonder how we understand where the most humid parts of America are. There's probably a graph, right? A map. Most humid states. I misspelled humid. Just for my curiosity now. Ooh, I'm gonna pick the first map I saw, which is probably super accurate, I'm sure. I'm picking random. I'm picking absolutely random images off of the internet because I think they're interesting. Places up north and out west are pretty dry, but central and east Texas, near to the coast, near to the Gulf, sure. That's the other thing is that I feel like in a graph like this, I feel like Texas really a map like this, Texas really struggles from the fucking enormity of it and the differences in climates. Like up here, isn't Amarillo like right here? Amarillo, I'm sure, is so wildly different from Houston. Texas big. Yeah, exactly. Cries in Florida resident, by the way. We currently have, here's what I'm sitting on right now. We currently have 70% humidity. It is currently 85, but today's high is 93. At 93, when we have 70 to 75% humidity, it will feel like, I'm not doing the math correctly. I haven't had enough coffee. It'll feel something like 102 or 105, despite being 10 to 12 degrees cooler than that. Baltimore summers were always like living under a human tongue. That's a depressing thought. It's interesting because here's what I love about this. We're learning stuff about Texas. Assuming this map is at all correct, which it's probably not. Check this out. Texas, right? Directly to the west, the 48th and 50th most humid states. Directly to the east, the most humid state. That's crazy. Most humid, least humid. Right across from Texas. Why is Iowa number 3? Is that Iowa? Probably. Ryan, you are American? Shaking my head? Shake your head all you want. That is Iowa, for sure. Yep. That's crazy. Number 1 and number 48. That's wild. How can you know where states are without them labeled? I did this once on stream, and I did not do very well. I'm about an hour and a half north of Austin, and humidity is 55%, if that tells you anything. BRB Googling Austin, Texas to see where it is on the Texas map. Because, let's see, Texas map. I struggle so much with Texas. Houston's like here. Austin is like, sorry, Houston's like here. San Antonio, Austin, Llamas, Dallas. Houston is basically Louisiana. So I get it. I you know what? Not that anyone needs this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyways. I apologize to the Houstonians out there for my disbelieving that you lived in a humid place. I disbelieve. I disbelieved and I was wrong. I was equivocating in my head. Houston hot to Sacramento hot. And Sacramento hot is hot, but like the humidity is not there ever. Sacramento hottest temp. 116 degrees was Sacramento. Amarillo is west central. West central. I can name every state on this map besides maybe some of the Midwest squares, which I mix up. That's interesting because I do that with the East Coast. You're telling me Vermont and Connecticut? Like, I mean, sorry, Vermont and... Yeah, I can't do the East Coast. I can't do it. New England states are the easiest for me to mix up. Me too. Non-Americans in the chat are like, what's going on right now? Anyways, it's warm out right now. It's freaking warm. Kids yesterday at practice, we ran outside yesterday, and the feels like temp was 98 degrees. We also had a meet the day before that where the feels like temp was 98 degrees. The kids right now are not enjoying cross country. They're not having a great time. Hopefully the weather gets a little bit better for cross country here soon. That way the kids don't hate me. And when the weather gets bad, the kids just they just become sassy little mother truckers, and it makes it a little rough. The amount of flirting / teasing / like stuff that was happening amongst the kids yesterday, oh my lord, I was losing my mind. 20 minutes into practice, I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. We have an hour left in this heat. I can't do it. Did the boys split up the best friend girls yet? Carly, that's exactly the drama. That's exactly the drama. So for those of you who don't know, there's two best friend girls. I call them the besties. Absolutely best friends. Boy comes in, has a crush on one of them. Trying to split up the besties. Oh my lord, the drama. One bestie not into it. Other bestie, you know, the one who has a crush on them is like, I don't know. I can't keep up with it all, but I think it's the weird like middle school fluctuation of like they're just constantly fluctuating. I don't even know. What age group? Middle school. 6th through 8th grade. You need a segment change for the drama updates. Let's put it on the docket. Honestly, I got to start putting it on the docket. The crazy. Here's what happened. Here, let me explain middle school drama to you. Here's what happened during the course of a 1-hour track workout yesterday. At the start of the 1-hour track workout yesterday, it was reported that one of the besties said that another random kid on the team was attractive. I don't know whether that happened, but it was reported through the chain of command, aka 14 fucking middle schoolers in a 30-person group of people. It makes its way through the grapevine to Kid. Kid is like, is that true? Makes its way back through the grapevine. Who's feeding you this tea? I'm just there. They just talk about it so loudly, constantly. It's all they talk about. It is funny to hear their like the way their language works, because the way that they talk about having a crush on another kid. This is just a glimpse into American Midwestern like vocab right now. Is just gyat. That's the they've taken gyat and just distilled it to its very essence. Gyat is like, I believe it is like it is generally on the internet a like, gyat damn, that person is attractive. Generally very like objectifying type, like booty shaking on TikTok, you respond with gyat, which I believe is short for gyat damn or something like that. They've taken that, they've mutated it into its own verb. X gyats Y equals has a crush on, aka thinks is attractive. Whew! It's insane. Anyways, one of the besties gyats someone else on the team. And it like made its way up the command, made its way back down the chain of the grapevine. At which point the original person was like, that's not what I said. I said something different. The rumor, as it gets passed, mutates, of course. So by the end of practice, I swear to God, 1 hour later, it started with one person, gyat, one other person. By the end of practice, it's a web so confusing. There's approximately 10 crushes developing, and misreported and maybe reported correctly, and then denied because it would be embarrassing to admit it, and then doubled down on when you're just with your friend. It's insane. It's insane. They just talk about it in front of the coaches. They just talk about it. Did I miss the Minecraft Kid talk? Minecraft Kid has turned into Cuphead Kid, and Cuphead Kid is one of my favorites now, actually. Minecraft Kid has turned into Cuphead Kid because he is 300% Cuphead. He's done everything there is to do in Cuphead. He's actually one of my favorites. The exploding in hormones, they are exploding in hormones. It's crazy. And I'm just out there like, so let's do a couple repeat 400s. We've got to meet on Thursday. Make sure and ice your ankle. Oh. Ryan, this looks like it's about to send you in some crazy mental spiral. It might. We're at that part of the season. I think it'll get better. I'm losing my mind a little bit, but I think it'll get better. Stay hydrated, yada yada. It's true. Stay hydrated, yada yada. Are we saving cards for tomorrow? I think we'll maybe do cards tomorrow, Luke. You read my mind. Read my mind. That's so sweet, though. I love kids. I do love kids. I probably will love them a little bit more when it's a little bit less hot out. Tomorrow will be Tunic again. It's true. Tomorrow will be Tunic. Hi, Shadows Link. Let's see. Sorry, Shadow Link. I haven't played Tunic or Baldur's Gate. No worries at all. Breath of the Wild death counter is progressing slowly but surely. I love it. I love it. Currently playing Subnautica. Yeah, what a great game. What a great game. Always saving cards for Tunic days. Listen, I'm not going to beat the allegations. You're correct on this. I have a reason for saving cards for tomorrow. We have one pack that needs opened, and that person is not here. And then I have a little something to show off that I don't want to say enough about until I have a chance to send a DM or two. So it's like, there is a reasoning. I'm not going to beat the allegations, but there is a reasoning for saving it for tomorrow. Yeah. It isn't trading, I promise. That does make 3 times. Trading coming soon for sure. All right, let's play some Baldur's Gate 3. Says I'm not cut out for childcare. I have to tell you guys, one more more children's story. On this weekend. Okay, so I'm gonna mention this only because it's part of the like sort of emotional background of the story. So something. So I was feeling like I had a pretty not great day at some point this weekend. Some stuff was going on in the background that I'm not going to talk about, but not great stuff. I was not feeling very good. I was supposed to go hang out with my sister and her 2 children, and for one of my nephew's birthday, which is like a little bit of a far drive. I was, you know, I was gonna go like relatively far to go to this birthday party. I was debating not going. I talked to my mom. My mom was like, "You should come for sure. I think it'd make you feel better." Went to the birthday party. And it was the cutest thing ever. First off, my 1-year-old nephew, they did the thing where like they give you like a cake that you can crush, like you're a 1-year-old. So there's like a cake you can just like shove your hands into and make an enormous mess with, a tiny little cake. The smash cake, exactly, the smash cake. Parents know, the smash cake. Smashes the cake a little bit, doesn't really go crazy, but gets some cake on face. It's like, oh, that's very cute. Stands up, takes a step. We just started taking steps like a week ago. Takes a step, wobbles, falls backwards, butt plant, immediately onto cake. Smashed cake with hands, not so much. Smashed cake with butt, oh yeah. Sat fully on the cake, like utterly flattening the cake. Incredible. Like we were like, for 2 minutes, we were like, come on, like dive your head in, like destroy it with your hands. It's all very timid. The minute he stands up, toddle, sorry, like it's like sort of do one of these backwards, bam. It was recorded. Second thing with my older nephew who's like 3, he has a toddle is a verb. That's I was debating that, right? That's not a verb, right? Toddle is a verb. Is that a verb? What's the word? Like the moment before you topple, where you're like doing this, where you're like, what's that word? Wobble? We wobbled a little bit. Why couldn't I think of wobble? Is toddle a verb? I mean, they are toddlers. Toddle's a verb. Move with short and unsteady steps. There you go. Wobble is what I was going for, though. Anyways, played with my 3-year-old nephew as well. He has a like a water thing, like a water toy sort of, where you like it's a little station. It's got like a propeller and stuff. He has a oh shit! I just hit a button. I don't know what I did. There we go. Incredible background music. He has this water station. Water station is cool, like designed to like, you know, keep you interested as a 3-year-old. However, best part of playing with the water station for him, grabbing the hose. He takes the hose and goes crazy, trying to get it inside of the thing, and also just spraying himself and also everyone around him. Okay. I would consider toddler a verb if for no other reason that it is a very fun word. Teeter-totter. Danny says, I have a kid story. I put my 15-year-old on my car insurance yesterday. Holy shit, my wallet. Oh, no. First time I'm seeing footage of this game, so you better showcase it well, streamer. Uh-oh. Was that a threat? Wait, first off. Don't trust me to be the one to show it off. Okay. Because I want to test something. If you are currently watching the stream, can you type a 1 in chat? Okay, sweet. My this game still is not playing particularly great with my PC, so I have my laptop here to read chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks very much. Luke says I might watch a little bit since it's not the very start of the game. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name's Ryan. We're back into Baldur's Gate 3. It's the D&D game that came out in 2023 that is super beloved right now, and we have played a good like 6-7 hours of it so far. Epic music, epic sounds, like Jeff said. Yes, indeed. Baldur's Gate 3 has been a lot of fun for me personally. There's some incredible characters in my party, and then there's also my character. Some of you have probably not met my character in this game yet, so I'm here to introduce you to Marcus Everystar. FM Radio, thank you for the follow. This is Marcus Everystar. Basically a Pete Wentz for the fantasy world. We have a cowboy hat on. Don't worry, we're in our country phase for sure. We're a bard. We're level 2, just like the rest of our party. We do cover songs. We busk in the streets at night and steal people's money. He's still Brad in my heart. He's Brad Paisley in this hat, that's for sure. What's the Brad Paisley song? Like Search You for Ticks or whatever? About sexy time in the woods. This is Brad Paisley. This is Brad Parsley. How's the music? I believe it's the same composer as Divinity Original Sin 2. It's very good so far. Very good. But here's the deal. What's happened so far? We are Marcus Everystar. This is our party of friends. This is Laezel. Githyanki, who is very rude, but also very... How would you say this? Has strong beliefs. Principled is how I would say it, if I was being generous. Very principled. This is Astarion, who I hate, other than... Astarion's very rich, but also a rogue. So very useful in combat. And this is Shadowheart, who This is going to be my goth girlfriend sometime soon. As soon as I figure out how to rizz up a character in this game, goddamn, Shadowheart will be my girlfriend. You know, fingers crossed. So yeah, there's those people. There's one other person who we don't speak about, whose name is Gale. We don't speak about Gale. Yeah, we have just... So what's happened in the story so far? This is going to be some story spoilers. Hi, Gallup. How's it going? Story spoilers. We have been infected with tiny little mind flayer worms inside of our brains. All 4 of us. And also potentially Gale, but maybe not. We have to find a cure for that so that we don't turn into mind flayers here in the next couple days. We've crash landed upon this place, this world. We're looking for a cure. Along the way, we ran into the God of the Dead. We made our way to this camp and defeated these people right behind us, aka the Bloodbath, and now we're here. So we're going to see what's going on in this camp. What's the gameplay like in this game? Fight and explore or something else? Emerald Grove. There is like D&D combat. There's also cutscenes. There are lots of dialogue. Don't blame me for your idiotic mistakes.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
There's also dialogue that you can vote on. I'm going to choose what I want to still at the end of the day, but you're allowed to, you know, there should be an overlay on the screen that you can click on to vote for, I hope. Uh-oh. There it is. You can actually vote for what I should say. So, let's see if we can remember exactly what's going on here. Tieflings are so hot. Yeah, we haven't met the hot tiefling that might actually become my... I think she's a tiefling. What's the name again? Karlak? We haven't met the hot tiefling who might actually become my goth girlfriend. Where there's one goblin, there's 10. I'm leaving before the horde shows up. One fight just ended. Now you're picking another. Relax. Druid, those goblins didn't take any prisoners. Cough up my payment. Or what's unbelievable is how we beat those goblins. You're both heroes. This ought to be fun. We'll add guidance to give us a D4 to this roll. We have to beat a DC 15, which is going to be pretty damn high. But we have +3, +2, plus somewhere, you know, total bonus of 6 to 9. Nat 20. Fucking 4. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
He calls him Horns.
God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foul-bloods ain't known for courage.
Aridin, are you...
Tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Uh-oh, let's step in here. I don't like this Aridin guy. This is not great. I think we're about to erupt into some fisticuffs, if I had to say. Fisticuffs. Chat on screen is standing still, by the way. Might as well put it out. It's being a little funky. That's because my PC can't catch up with this game. So I'll leave it on there for now. But this game is very generous with allowing you to just apply guidance because it's an actual spell that you need to cast in 5e. It's true. Okay. Like the equivalent of that would be every time I pick a new dialogue option that requires a roll. Who is it who casts guidance again? Is it Shadowheart? I think Shadowheart would have to walk up and actually touch me and audibly cast the spell. My strength certainly sucks. Let's go with what hopefully wins here. DC 15. There's no chance I roll a shit roll again. We're fine. By the skin of our teeth. Success!
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
The goblins have found us. Squabbling is
Goblins could be on
pointless.
their way.
Goblins might be on the way.
About this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
We do need a healer. That's true. 20 is the highest you roll. Yeah, you do a you roll a d20 and then you add bonuses from there. Here's Zevlor. Let's talk to to Zevlor and see what's going on here.
I have something to ask.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I like your voice, Zevlor. I like your voice a lot. Guidance has a verbal and somatic component. Talk to Zelda? Wait a second. I played a tiefling in my last D&D campaign. Incredible. What level did you get to? Want to eat and get some work done? Sounds great, Luke. I'm Zevlor. I'm Marcus Everystar. I take my thanks in coin. Here's the deal. My character is this is so anti how I would play, but my character is a charlatan. Ooh, what's this background music? Let's try it.
Then you'll have better luck looting the goblins outside. This is a druid's grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The
What, you don't believe in
druids are
money?
Forcing everyone out.
Druids
This
don't believe in
attack will
money?
only strengthen their resolve.
Okay. All right. I have no quarrel with druids. Why are they forcing you out? Those goblins. Have there been many attacks like that? I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer. Why are they forcing you out? Yeah. Why are the druids only... Why are they so quick to shove others out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside.
A
We
ritual? Like a
can't
ritual
stay,
piece of magic?
but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
That's not very cash money of these druids. Can we convince them to stop it? I like the white-haired guy's outfit, sure, but his fucking personality is terrible. This is Asterion, and he's an ass. Listen, excellent outfit, he's an ass. I love that people are picking options I'm definitely not gonna
I've
pick.
tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though. I know
Look
it's
at me.
not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Me? With this Riz? Definitely, definitely. Kaga? I'm sure I could. I'll see what I can do. I've got my own problems. I have my own temporal concerns. I need a healer. What are you offering for my aid? I love how Chad is like, ask about the healer. I hear we're looking for a girl. We are looking for a girl. Or a guy. But so far, the ones I've been most attracted to have been female presenting. Tell Meg's character to stop the ritual. Meg does play a druid in our D&D game. What are you offering for my aid? This didn't work well the last time I did this. The last time I asked like this. I feel like I can ask this and then do the next one.
We're messengers now.
Hey!
We owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city.
This is how...
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
This is how we get their favor. We do them a job, and then they repay us with free healthcare. That's how this works. All right, let's see if I can remember the buttons. We're looking for the heart of the grove. The heart of the cards. Emerald Grove is that way. Real quick before we go there, let's go up here and see what's going on. This camp. I like the music here so much. Ryan is team bad choices. I'm team whatever choices allow me to continue. Who are you? Whatever choices allow me to keep playing loot.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Halsin? Who's that? Who's Halsin? My god, you could totally take the map from this game and make battle maps from it. I love it. The map is really satisfying to look at.
The druid in charge of this grove. At least
Before Kaga?
he was. Guess if he didn't come back with Aradin, that might not be the case.
We got journal updates like crazy. Okay. Do you have any other dialogue we can talk to you about?
No more trouble. Yet.
What do you know about a healer? Oh, no. Okay. So this game is interesting. It definitely, like, the dialogue is very, the forks close.
Cannon?
Like, oh shit, he's dead.
No! Get up, Cannon!
Can I loot his body? There's a dead body in the ground, grieving people around it. Am I that asshole for trying to find a +1 sword? Ask it on Reddit. AITA. No, but I am an asshole for stepping over the body. Let's talk to this person. Arca.
He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
He's
Do not
fucking dead.
embarrass yourself. He is gone.
No!
Laezel. Why are you so rude? You need to avenge this? Spill some goblin blood. I'm sorry it happened so fast. He's dead. Stop wasting your time or leave. There is only one correct option in these 4 options. And 1 out of 5 people has picked it so far. Arrow sticking out of his chest. He's not breathing. Okay, so 2 people have now picked it. If Laezel and
Someone's going to pay for this.
Astarion are going to be asses,
Arca, no, wait!
I have to
What are you
play
doing?
good cop. Someone's going to pay for this. What do you mean? Oh, fuck. Did you just draw your weapon? Should we follow? What the fuck?
Bloody goblin.
Uh-oh.
Arca, no.
Go. Run, 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 run. Follow, follow, follow. What's going on? Oh, my God. The drama. The drama. What's the drama with Gale? I think Gale is a faker. I think Gale doesn't actually have a mind flayer inside of him. The hollow.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid...
What's going on over here? What's going on? The hollow. This is cool. This is a very cool place. Did she come over here and fuck someone up or no? There's Aridin. What an asshole. What an asshole.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
But the argument? I know, but I thought I was going to come see an argument here. We'll go back to the argument. Trust me, I want to see the argument, but I thought I was missing an argument here. I thought What's-Her-Nuts was about to put an arrow in someone's throat. You're trying to keep us alive. I get it. I get it. What's the deal over here? Cal, Leah, and Roland.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we
that's
all
the name
just
of the
take a
game.
moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
How goes the Rizless Bard? I still don't have a girlfriend. What's happening here? You should all stay. A single blade can make a difference. Get out while you can. Goblins will be back. I still barely understand what's going on. These 3 are all tieflings, but this is a druid's grove. Are any of you also druids, or are you... It's a lot going on. A lot going on over here. I'm such a persuader, though. It's Balden time. It's Balden time. Hey, guidance, please. Nat 20. I wonder if they honor critical successes. I wonder if they have like choices coded in, like options coded in for. It seems like it would be crazy that they give you a nat 20 option on every single roll in the game. That seems crazy.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Okay. So I think the key to the key fact to draw from that is tieflings themselves are split on whether or not they stay. Whether or not the druids let them stay, they're split. This is a traitor. Nice. Okay. Hi, Squirrel Monkey. How's it going? Always pick leave. Just constantly be leaving. Hi, Elgo. All right. Our first... Mink says my Fallout brain is always picking the option with a perk. I think this is our first trading.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
anyone have a TLDR for silly me who doesn't know anything about Baldur's Gate? I could use the TLDR as well, actually, honestly. The short and long of it is that we're a party of people who have been infected with a mind flayer parasite. And we are out to save ourselves, but in the process, we've landed in this strange place, and I think to find a healer and to as individuals each chase down our own personal goals, we're going to sort of work together / help the people of the area. Bye, Carly. Yeah, sounds perfect. See you tomorrow. Did not expect the beginning of the story, me either. Baldur's Gate is a city on the Sword Coast set in the Forgotten Realms. Bunch of lore stuff with the city that I won't spoil. I like the hat. This is my favorite hat in the game. Like my favorite item in the game. Favorite thing in the game. I'm looking for a healer. I guess we should probably start asking about that.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers.
Nettie, okay.
But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
Wait till I hit her with the classic Marcus smile. Smile and wink. Nettie'll be coming, Nettie'll be tripping over themselves to heal me. Tell you that much. Tell you what, Nettie, eating out of the palm of my hand when I'm done with her. There you go. Ryan, are you a ranger bard? I'm a bard. I know, outfit doesn't really say anything about it.
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe.
We druids.
As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
Interesting. Put their fate in Sylvanas' hands instead of in yours. Okay. So the druids don't want to take refugees and don't want to keep them. The region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves. Dire times, high stakes, I understand. We can give the pass of sure. Understandable completely. Most are tieflings, they'll be fine. They have devilish powers. That one seems racist. The region's overrun by monsters. I don't know. Do we stand up for the potential people? You just said you're a bard. You have negative riz. How is this possible? Listen, I have great charisma. I have no riz with the ladies so far. Always sounds very bard to me. Atomic riz or negative?
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount.
Tell me why.
There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Why is the survival of the grove so paramount?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Can I sell you stuff? Trading and bartering. 2 ways to buy and sell items. Trading's quick and easy. Bartering will let you haggle for the best value. Okay. All right. Skyrim taught me fantasy lands are based in racism. Hashtag always pick leave. Trade screen's a lot to take in. Yeah, this will be fun. We're gonna take 2 seconds from this. See what we can see what we can learn. Let's just get rid of some stuff that I definitely don't need. I'm thinking it's a lot of these daggers. Okay, what happens if I click it? If I click it once, sorry, if I double click it, it goes here. Get rid of these daggers, these javelins. I have extra light armor here. Value goes up by the number on its thing. And what do you have that we could look for, or that we could use? Gloves of missile snaring. Now that's very interesting. 320 value. Oh my god. My character's a druid. This guy was way nicer to me. Interesting. Hi, Bloopsies. I like the style of your shield. Getting some thieves' tools would be great. Arrow of Ilmata. Arrow of Darkness. Here's my current preference. I would like to get a different weapon for fucking Marcus. I don't like the weapon we currently have, this javelin. Eventually, I'd like a different one. But for now, what I'm seeing is probably... Let's see if we can afford these gloves of missile snaring. If we get them, when a missile is from a ranged attack comes at us, you can intercept it, reducing the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. No ranged damage at this level, basically, is what that would probably amount to. So, what do we sell to get there? Simple robe, we could sell that. Ringmail armor is pretty great. Spiked shield is +2 to AC. A silver locket, silver necklace. Sell these plates. Sell these mugs. Sell these bottles. Probably gonna need all these things later, but it's fine. I need 320 value. Oh, currently it says barter rather than trade. Shit, no, okay. Does this game break down the different coinage, copper, silver, electrum, gold, and platinum, or is it all boiled down to one type of coin? That's a great question. I don't know the answer. I currently have 408 gold. I feel like these stones might be used for components. Or something like that. I really don't know. Void bulb. I still don't know about those, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. I could probably use them, but... my dye? Screw changing colors. Oh my god, there's no shot we're gonna get to 320. Oh my god. This game overwhelms me. Same, but we're just gonna take it slow. My goal is to take it very slow to sort of like piece things together slowly over time. Let's get rid of any doubles. Can we get to 320? Soul coins are very valuable, and then we do have some gold. What if we put in 106 gold? That would put us at directly the right number. 320, 320. Barter.
Anybody else feel like this inventory isn't Tetris-y enough?
We need to play more Escape from Tarkov. Right here, there is a... the trader will be pleased with this offer. It's underneath the chat, and then a little bar here. We're in the Attitude 0 category right now. We could add a little... Let's add a little something sweetening on top. By the way, this is what the trading screen is going to look for Indigestion cards. .com. Really soon. This is exactly what we're kind of trying to come up with. Had a scroll of protection from good and evil, you know? That'll put us over the mark. Come on. Come on. Barter with me. Barter with me. I'll give you my tongs and this stuffed bear. Did that work? It worked. Excellent. Get me out of here.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Be careful near a trader's watchful eyes. Their attitude towards you affects the price of their stock. Oh, so what if we did some good charity right in front of you? Then maybe you would, you know. Then maybe you'd like us. Gloves of Power. I'm going to equip that to someone else. I'm setting that to Shadowheart, and then Shadowheart. The Shadowheart's going to put on these gloves. On a melee hit, you possibly inflict a negative 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Seems great. Hit a melee hit, we're chilling. Protection from good and evil. Hope nothing tries to possess you now. My mind is already screwed from this mind flare. All right, let's go this way now. See what else is going on inside of this. We're looking for Nettie. And we're looking to convince these druids not to be so selfish.
Very well.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
Uh-oh.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head!
All right, we don't need to be killing any kids here. Don't you dare lay a finger on that child. Hi, Evo. It's good. We're in camp now. We're in by camp, I mean we're in this this grove. Do what he says, boy. Keep quiet and watch. Let the boy watch. Do we stand up for children? Probably. But I have a feeling this kid might be fucking pulling one over. We'll stand up for the kid if he is pulling one over. It'll be good for our charlatans background.
You threatening me?
Wait. Hold up. This is turned on its head really quickly. I wasn't looking to get into any fights. Into any fights. You're the one making threats to a child. Pull yourself together. You can't argue with children on the internet because even if you win, you still lose. Come on. Come on. There we go. Respond well to my 25 persuasion.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of convict bastards like
So
you.
is this a child tiefling? Tiefling child?
You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will.
So we can
Personally,
definitely...
I doubt it. See you around.
Personally, I doubt it. So we can definitely see
Depends.
the narrative being spun here in this grove. Self-interested, protective druids over their grove tried to kick out outsiders. Tieflings experience
We've known enough
lots of
grief
racism.
This 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Of course not. I would never. A recruitment poster. Let me read this recruitment poster. A man and woman stand side by side in armor, emblazoned with a red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the flaming fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Alder Revengard himself, you'll be tasked with guarding the city streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly fists throughout the city, or visit our headquarters at the Sea Tower of Baldur to find out how you can get flaming fisted today.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Okay, there's a flaming fist order. A backpack here. What if I looted it? Nope, I didn't mean to ping it. What if I looted it? It's got a potato? Nothing wrong with me taking it, right? Sure, I'll take it. What's behind the stone door? Wonder if they'll let me walk in. Let's get a feel for what's going on around here. That's Aradin, the motherfucker.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
I actually was coming up to sort of make a measure of who you are, sort of see what's going on with you. Was that flaming fist note signed by anyone? I didn't see if it was. All you did was stand up for your crew. I respect that. Or you could try to be a little friendlier.
Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off.
Back off. Back off yourself. I saved your skin back at the gates. Charming. I can see why the locals like you so much. That feels like a bard line. Or hashtag always pick leave. Marcus is the kind
Them
of
devils ain't local.
quick wit.
They're refugees. Fella who runs this place offered them shelter.
Sure. Well, I had picked up as much. I should speak with that fellow. Do you know where he is?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Ooh, we would have to... Okay, so the person who was originally responsible for inviting / keeping the refugees here is in need of saving out in the outside of the camp. Halsin. What it sounds like. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. I have a look at the contract. Did you think getting rich would be easy? You ran away from a couple goblins. I feel like you count on chat to pick the sassiest response. Just realized the cool hat. Yeah, I love this hat. This hat is everything to me.
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish.
This is the job they were on.
Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts.
Okay.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Gold ain't any use if you're too dead to spend it. Too cold to spend it. Any idea where it's actually at?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
So I've just been inside of a temple. Whoopsie says, I'm at work, so I'm multitasking. Trying to anyways. Exclamation Venus in the chat. Eridan's dialogue is already way different than mine was? Really? Do I say thanks or do I just leave? I think we just leave.
Wait to get back to the gate.
Stamped handbill. Press I to read it. There's a button to sort all this shit. Sort. Stamped handbill. A scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims, Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Lorewakin, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Ramazoth's tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Written like a true wizard. So, I wonder where that leads us. Wizard Freela Azel is complete. That's right. Wizard of Waterdeep. No, we're talking this one. Show on map. My favorite button in a game. There's a map, but it's like, oh shit, it's off here. Oh wow. This game's pretty big, right, chat? Isn't this game like pretty dang large? Okay.
This place. I'll never get the smell.
I wonder where the body would be. I would hope so. The storage needed for it is 150 gigabytes. That's true. That's true. All right, we spoke to Eridan. What about Barth? Kind of already talked to you.
That kid is my locket. My mum gave that to me on her deathbed.
Oh, shit.
Get out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
Okay. Kid has your mom's locket.
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
A butcher? Really?
Sure. Blood excites me.
Right.
Okay. That's kinky.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
And we'll have a dog, right?
Blood excites me,
They
Vex
don't
says.
allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
Uh-oh.
A little orange cat.
That's bugged.
And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Yo, these invisible characters are crazy. Wow. That's wild. Infernal powers are at work here. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both. Also, are you around here? I can't see you.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Oh, that's incredible. Just Marcus staring off into the corners of the of this empty room, hearing voices. The rest of the party members are like, Marcus, what's going on? You okay? I'm just chatting. The Blushing Mermaid for me. Bit rough, but the ale is cheap. I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern. Marcus is definitely more of a Blushing Mermaid kind of guy. Need a sea invisibility potion.
We've had enough rough to last us a good long while.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
Sure, sure. There you are. Hey, there you are. Found you. Okay, let's get down here. See if we can't go stop someone else's argument. That's Damon, who's probably a traitor based on the map, yes. So let's see.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection is pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
My selection is also pretty slim because I just sold all of my shit. Have you become a mediator then? I guess that's a good point about how I don't have to play the game that way. I don't have to be a mediator. That's sort of my instincts when I play games like this, I think, are to sort of mediate in a way that gets you more information so you can judge better about who to follow / who to help.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Tieflings are so interesting. I know so little about tieflings. Elturel! Exclamation Tama. Alright, what do you got for me? Ringmail armor. Oh, we could upgrade our armor if only I hadn't sold all of my shit earlier. Ooh, we could also find a good weapon for Marcus. This thing sucks. This Watcher's Guide that I'm using is not good. All right, Chad, I need help. What kind of weapon do you think Marcus Everystar the Bard would wield? Are we thinking greatsword?
Until Roland shows off his thunder wave.
Halberd?
Depends.
Scimitar?
They're dumb enough to ask.
Rapier? Battle axe?
True.
I would go with like rapier out of any of those. What are his stats? Great question. How do I see that again? Probably not on this page. Here. Hi, K-Bell. How's it going? Scimitar? Rusty Halberd? Russell Halberd? I am proficient with martial weapons, so rapiers sounds good. And also simple weapons, so not any great swords, that's for sure. Scimitars are also not on the list, unfortunately. Sickles are. Dex weapon. Okay. This is the part of D&D I don't understand. So let's go ahead and learn this.
I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn.
Rapiers are dex weapons. Wield a salami. Did two different people say sausage or salami? Hi, K-Bell. How's your day going? So, how do I tell if a weapon is... This is two-handed. I'm not proficient with martial weapons or greatswords. I could do a halberd. Extra reach is interesting. I think I fucking have a rapier, so I don't need to buy one. Did I sell it? I might have sold it. Halberd is strength-based. Finesse is dex-based. Okay, so it does say finesse there. Okay. So what are scimitars? Because people are like, scimitars are cool.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city
Scimitars
soon.
are
I am not
finesse-based,
grumpy.
but I'm
Scowl
not
on your
proficient
face
with
and
a
find a
scimitar or martial weapon. Okay.
You're
So I
an
need to
idiot.
choose rapier. Busy morning, just got home. Okay, so I can find a rapier. I don't need to buy one. I don't think that would be a smart choice. Great. So, is there anything else I want to buy while I'm here? Currently, we have this leather armor, which is light armor. We have padded armor. Oh, and it's blue. What's it going to take for me to get this 210 cost thing? Scimitars are bae? What makes scimitars bae? The curves? The word itself? The word itself is really the fun word. Scimitar.
Thunder wave.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
210, 210, 210. I'll sell you my glass chalice. Sell you my rope? No shot. I need my rope. Ropes are important. My jerkin I have to keep because it's what makes me look good. Like when we go into town, you know? What if we just add, like, you know, 112 here? $111. Barter? My offer's been refused. What if we do a little bit more? 1 extra gold.
Die if I met the Roic and reeking of this.
Okay, that worked.
I'll never get the smell of
We all like a little bit of curve.
burn.
Exclamation horny bonk in chat. I'm gonna make a dual sausage wielding barbarian at some point. Can you actually wield a sausage based on what everyone's saying? Front seat question. All right. Sweet. Chat, excellent news. We have new clothes. We are outfit in a brand new do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Our AC I think just went up 1 too. Yep. 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 Now, does anyone else have a rapier on them? Because I need that. I could have sold the stuff from other people's. I do right here. We're going to send that to Marcus. Marcus is going to equip. Wait, where are you running? Where are you running? Where are you running?
City soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Wait, where did my... Wait, chat, what did I do? I need help. Where did my UI go? There's a rat. What the fuck are you? It's a rat. Animal handling, calm the creature. I can hiss back at a rat? Wait, I do that. Okay, that didn't do anything. Interesting. Now I kind of want to cast Speak with Animals. Okay, I have a rapier now. Rat stole your UI. Come back, rat. Where'd you go? All right. Oh my god, do we have a level up for everybody? Holy shit. UI is all optional. We're level 3, baby. Level up. All right, skills. You may customize your skill proficiencies in the list below. Sleight of hand is already granted from class. If you are proficient in a skill, you can add a bonus. Or sorry, you do add a bonus. Okay. I feel like with the amount of persuasion we're doing and the fact that I need a girlfriend in this game, we should probably pick persuasion. Sleight of hand, even better, would be great. Steal lots of things. We'll pick persuasion. I'm going to talk my way to the top of the world. Confirm. We have gained a spell. Ooh, interesting. Invisibility. Lesser restoration. Enhanceability. Enthrall. Heat metal. That could be fun. Detect thoughts. I think we have to take detect thoughts. It's not great for combat. But imagine. Oh shit, I just clicked accept. Shit. I think I just did the thing again. What did I just do with your stats? Okay. There's a whole alchemy page here. I gotta remember not to click accept when I'm leveling people up. All right, let's level the whole party up. Let's level up Shadowheart. Level 3 cleric. Couple extra spell slots. Gain mirror image and pass without trace. Excellent. Classic. So let's prepare a spell. Current prepared spells. I've ignored most of my... You skipped the subclass choice, I think. I know. I don't know how to get back to it. Do you know how to get back to it? Teed PPPP? Teed PPP? Triple Ps? / does anyone know how to get back to it? Okay. We want to switch out any of these. I don't remember how many spell slots I'll have. Like, let's see here. 2 level 2 spell slots. I currently have 1 level 2 spell. No worries, no worries. Interesting. We could do Calm Emotions, which could be great to have overall. Blindness and Silence. Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action could be sweet. Let's get rid of Shield of Faith and add Spiritual Weapon. Great. Hi, Dr. Ritsu. Thanks for the lurk. All right. Level up Asterion. The Rogue. What do rogues get at level 3? Arcane Trickster. Cantrip of Mage Hand is now added. We also get cantrips Bone Chill, 1d8 Necrotic. Prevent the target from healing until your next turn. Poison Spray. Who are you trying to romance? Currently it's Shadowheart. Might be some other people soon, though. It's not going very well. Dancing Lights, Cast Friends, Bleed Ward, Shocking Grasp, Ray of Frost. I want a bonus action Wait. Sorry. Are any of these bonus actions? All of them are actions. They're all actions. In a rogue's action economy, we Bonus action hide, then attack. This would with piercing shot or whatever. This would probably be outside of combat. Mostly when I use these things. Slash if I don't have hide available. If that is the case, what would I want? Probably friends. Pick friends? Oh, minor illusion? Compels nearby creatures to investigate. Let's try that for now. Spells. Is there like a harem type thing in this game? I have no idea. Great question. Marcus is a romantic. Marcus isn't looking for a harem type thing, though. Marcus is looking for fling after fling after fling. But one person at a time. Charm person. And sleep. Sure. Expanded. You can add a wizard spell of your choice. Only one. Learn one extra spell. Now, shield is super interesting. Reaction, level 1 spell slot. Ooh. Okay, chat, I need a front seat D&D question here. I am a level 3 rogue, subclass arcane trickster. How many spell slots do I have? Because this is going to take a spell slot if I use shield. I just learned a bunch of cantrips. Does anyone know how many spell slots I should have? Front seat question. I don't know how to tell. Might just have to take the risk here. I think I might have to take the risk. Gain temporary hit points is cool. Okay, we'll try this. All right, Laezel the fighter, level 3. Does that mean a second attack yet? Battle Master. Superiority dice. Fighter level 10, these dice become D10s. And fuel your Battle Master maneuvers. Oh my god, we're Battle Master? Wait a second. I can choose a different one, right? But isn't Battle Master the one where you can command other people to do attacks? Whoa. Superiority die. No second attack yet. What level do fighters get a second attack? Is it level 6? Level 4? I can't remember. Eldritch Knight allows you to use magic. Champion. Mean I can crit on 19s and 20s, basically. Oh, this is dumb, but I'm going to choose Champion because I would prefer to keep this a little bit easier in terms of me managing how to play the game. I believe it's at level 5. Okay. No worries. Thank you. I'm gonna choose Champion, which I think is probably not the best option there. However, I think it makes for a little bit of easier gameplay for me. Githyanki's Psionics Jump. Interesting. Subclass Champion. Cool, cool, cool. We'll pick that. Excellent. All right. So we're making good progress here. We have traders and also a conversation over here.
Lee and Roland would never admit it.
I clicked as the wrong
person. They take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Leah and Roland.
We're exposed now.
Use my forge.
My UI keeps
Me
disappearing.
and Roland would never admit it, but thanks for cutting in.
We should have left by now. Damnation. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked.
Their eyes are so
Staying
pretty.
is a mistake.
You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help. Why the rest to leave? Leave on your own. Why wait? I don't freaking know. Roland is in the staying is a mistake. Why are you in a rush?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late.
You have something you need to do.
Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I like your shirt a lot. Of Ramad's
His name
tower?
is known far and wide, I see. Few can match him in terms of raw power and talent. Until now, that is. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you.
Oh my god.
May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
You make me want to vomit. Roland, I'm never talking to you again.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Characters in this game are insanely pretty. It's like every human-looking race is made up of models. It's true. It's true. Everyone's gorgeous. Okta.
You! Saw you fighting those
Saw
slimy
you fighting
bastards.
those slimy bastards.
Fancy a bowl?
Fancy
Best
a bowl
to
of
fill your
soup.
belly now, while we still can.
You're a traitor for, oh, we'll take one. Sure, we'll take one. Traitor for camp supplies? Bowl of gray goo. Mango Hands, thank you for the follow. Okay.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard.
Sure.
If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Don't exactly know what a knoll is. I got some gruel, though. Let me take a look at this. Gruel. Where'd it go? I feel like it should have gone near the top here. Sort by the latest? No, I don't see it. Where is it? It's probably in my other supplies. Camp supply pack. There we go. Can I see inside of you? Open. Gruel? Why can't I see inside of you? Interesting. Okay, I can't figure it out. All right. Oh, no well. Or, oh well. No worries. Said no well. I also felt the urge to imitate her when I saw her. Aramis, who are you?
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Interesting. You're just stealing things or grabbing things? What do you mean? Zoru. All right, we are still looking for Nettie. 2x. Siege. Yo.
12 and then some smile.
Hi, Siege. Thank you for the 13-month subscribe. 12 and then some. How's it going?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your
Hi.
hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
This is who we were looking at earlier. Arca wants to kill.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
Uh-oh. We have a high-strung situation here. Arca's brother has just died. A couple arrows in the chest. Took an arrow to the knee. Saza is blamed, but we don't know why exactly. Voice acting has been amazing overall, but every once in a while you'll get someone who sounds a little goofy. The narrator, though, the narrator is incredible. That's who I should really try and romance, the narrator. Haven't seen any Baldur's Gate. I'm excited to see it. Step between the crossbow and the goblin. Do nothing. Shut up, those words could be your last.
I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
You'll be
bless
absolutely
you,
dead.
right.
Watch what happens. Do we play? What do we do here? Do we play? Do we intervene? Narrator posted outtakes on YouTube. Outtakes of what? Narrator has a couple videos where those videos are brilliant. Is this like spoilery stuff or no? Gale approves. I made the wrong decision.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too? You move.
No, shoot me. Should be easy, right? Persuasion. This won't avenge canon. It won't change anything. Detect thoughts. We could use our detect thoughts for the first time. It's brand new after all. Just outtakes of the narrator being goofy in the booth. Let's try it. DC 12? Fuck me. So when detect thoughts fails in D&D, the person is aware. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% sure. Yep.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
Well, this is bad. We're dead.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Okay. Yikes. Why is my UI like this? Is there a button I need to hit? Like, I don't understand what I've done incorrectly here. Space skip. I don't know what I did to the UI here. So it turns out if you fail
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
I don't know what button to hit here. Pay the rat to get the old UI back. Honest to God question, is there a UI problem with what's going on right now? Like, is there a button I should hit? Is this normal? F10?
Oh, you thieves are all boring.
Just
Even
gets
your
rid of
cages
this.
are boring.
Getting stuck on dialogue, yeah, dialogue UI. If I hit space, I'm nervous that it's going to skip my turn.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids and your birdies.
All right, we'll just attack.
And your dogs.
Okay. If you click on a different character, that works out all right. But not for Marcus. Okay. Interesting. All right, so Asterion could probably try and run up. Let's get through here. Can't reach destination. Is it because I can't move through my characters? Oh, no. All right, well. Can I shoot from here? Temporarily hostile? I feel like I should just kill these people, right? Charm person. 25% chance of working. Let's try it. They're charmed. Excellent. Marcus is the one who's stuck in the dial. Yeah, we'll save after this. After this fight, we'll try it again. All right, let's intern here. You're charmed. Oh, I can't intern. Damn. I think it is a bug. Can't load right now. Game is currently saving. As soon as it's done, I'll try it. We might have encountered a bug. Save and reload is my thought. Any other thoughts? Try this. Save and reload fixed it. Okay. I feel like we just did a very classic D&D thing. Super classic. Detecting thoughts going badly is such a great early campaign. Like, every campaign needs one of those. Detect thoughts goes bad, and then you're and then you're in trouble. Flourish here. Hit an extra little bit of damage. Except I missed the first time, I'm pretty sure. So, intern there. Now it's Arca's turn. Opportunity attack. Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go play. Ouch. Temporarily hostile. You can knock out or flee from a temporarily hostile entity and return later. They might resent you, but will not be actively hostile. Knock out or flee. Okay. Let's try the knockout version. We can flee.
Gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Let's try fleeing.
Got to move.
We'll use bonus. I want to try and learn this bonus action. Or sorry, I want to try and learn fleeing. Flee combat, yes. Did I get everyone out? Nope, I just got Shadowheart out. Nice. Hi, Jojo. How's it going? All right, we're going to figure this out.
I'm going to bite the heads off your kids and your birdies.
Whose turn is it now?
And your dogs.
Laezel. Laezel, you are also going to flee.
Make way.
We're making everybody flee. This game looks so interesting. Shame I don't own a gaming PC. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's quite a different pace than I'm used to.
At the ready.
Take an opportunity attack there. That's fine. We run. Concentration has been broken on detect thoughts, of course.
You're gonna be sorry.
Get out of here. Can I flee right now? No, I cannot. And then Asterian's turn. We'll dash out.
I'll take that. On the way.
And flee combat. And hopefully I can get Marcus out next turn. Hi, Dr. Melsky. How's it going? Jojo says today I made vegan gyros from tofu. It turned out amazing. Served with rice and soy yogurt dip. That sounds good. I had a plain old ham and cheese sandwich with mustard. I think your turn is basically done. Can healing word myself. The goal here is to... The goal here is to... Don't come after me. No, don't come after me. Where are you dashing to me? Don't dash at me. Don't dash at me. You fucker.
I miss my forge.
How long until Ronan shows off his Thunderwave?
Uh-oh.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Yo, Jojo, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Dr. Melsky. That's very sweet of you. Hi, Supernova. Hi, friends. We got a lot of brand new people here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Jojo. Thanks for the gifted sub. So here's the deal. We're trying to flee, and it's not working. We're trying to flee. I need to be 27 meters away.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
And if I dash, I think about the farthest I can get away is 21 meters. Is not enough. What is this, RuneScape? We are playing RuneScape. I get opportunity attacked. That's attacked. That's fine. 21 meters away. Is enemy too close? 6 meters. What do you mean too? Oh God. Bye, Rebecca. Good to see you. Currently watching the VOD from the first Baldur's Gate 3 stream. Well, I'm in trouble here. I'm in actual trouble.
We're exposed now.
I thought I just needed to run from you two. And now I'm getting attacked. Now initiative is so many other people. Do missile snaring, sure. Bye, Evo. I think I might die, actually. I think I might need to reload a save. I really don't want to do a ton of this, but I'm a little bit nervous that I did this incorrectly. Why are we fleeing? Because I thought that it would work. I don't plan on save scamming very much, but I misunderstood like a key part of the combat encounter. Like a really key part. So I'm going to save scam real quick. Have a good day in class, Evo. Ryan, I was going to ask if there's merch again. If there will be merch again. I wear my Little in the Heart shirt so much the letters are starting to crumble and come off. There will be merch again. Probably not for a little bit. I think we did it in January of last year. January or February.
I'm gonna buy the heads off your kids.
We try and do it
birdies,
just once a year.
Dogs.
So it'll probably be in January or February of next year. All right. Temporarily hostile. Charmed. Can't attack the spellcaster.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
I misunderstood Charmed. I thought Charmed worked against the entire party. It does not. It only works against the one person. So that's interesting. So we'll ignore that. I love hearing that you love wearing the shirt, Jojo.
You're gonna be sorry. Every last one of you.
I get it. We're gonna be sorry. We could do something different with the merch, you know. It's possible. Could do it sooner, potentially. All right, so we have to win this fight. We have to bring everybody in here and win this fucking fight.
You thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Are you trying to be peaceful? I'm trying to avoid killing someone and angering a whole faction of people that I wasn't planning on angering. Mostly. That is most of what I'm interested in doing. So, what tools do we have at our disposal here? I know, you're gonna bite the heads off our kids. It's great. Charm person. If both characters are charmed, do you think combat ends? Front seat question.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Pro tip: close the door. Just a heads up, Mango Hands. We are not looking for backseating in the game in general. I will ask with front seat if I'm looking for tips. Otherwise, no.
True.
The combat won't end if I charm them. Okay, great. We're gonna have to win this shit. Love it. Love it. Let's come forward.
Onward.
Supernova says, I'm from Texas. We were just talking about Texas earlier today and how humid it is on the western side and not humid it is on the east. Nope, reverse. Humid it is on the eastern side.
You thieves are all boring.
Critical hit.
Even your cages are boring.
We get it. You are annoying. In turn.
Victory awaits.
Pineapple ain't too bad on pizza. I love dogs and cats, but I have 2 dogs. And I've watched Breath of the Wild. Nice. I believe there's an option to knock out people. I think you can, yeah. That's my plan at this point. Okay. You need to shut up, Saza. Okay. It's ranged attack here. I don't think the other person can go very far. We'll end our turn there.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Assyrian's gonna come through.
Step quick.
Ah, shit. Well, then we're gonna close the door. Close. And then we're going to try ranged attacking you. We can still bonus action hide potentially, but I really highly doubt. Yeah, we're right in the middle. Okay, so we're just gonna attack. We do still have 1 spell slot. Charm person, sleep. If we could sleep you, that would actually be fantastic. Let's do it. Our first sleep spell. There we go. There we go. Nice.
Survival is all that matters.
So now we gotta kill you and or knock you out. I need to figure out exactly how we knock out without. You have 15 HP, so I think we'll be fine.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
I get smarter every day. I get dumber every day. Wait a second. Today I learned tangerines are tangerines because they come from Tangier. Wait, I didn't know that. I also just learned something today.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Intern. Where you going? Where you going? You're dead? What did you just do? What the fuck?
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Front seat question, what just happened? You're dead, but what? Arca fell to a lethal blow. Was it a, like, opportunity attack?
You thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Does anyone understand what just happened? I can't tell if he blew something up. Did you attack something that exploded? Killed her with an opportunity attack? Well, that's great. Love that. All right.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids.
Well, I guess we're just killing everybody now, so let's do that.
Your dogs.
I guess we're just killing. That's a ranged attack. I shouldn't have done that. Let's see if there's a way to figure out how to not kill someone. I wonder what this button does.
You bunch of softies.
This person's needs to shut up. They're so annoying. All right, chat, front seat me here. How do we knock someone out without killing them?
You're gonna be sorry, every last one
front
of
seat
you.
first. Passives tab at the bottom. Click on someone else. Passives.
Oh, you thieves are all boring.
Toggle non-lethal
Even your
attacks.
cages are boring.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. So now if we attack, it should be
I'm gonna
non-lethal.
bite the heads off your kids and your
Well,
birdies.
we killed
and
someone.
your
We're going to
dogs.
prison, and this whole thing is fucked up. But we figured out how to work it out. Pommel strike also works, but I am out of that one. Thank you, though. Toggle non-lethal. All right, well, we killed somebody. So that's fun.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Saza, you need to shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Ain't sure why you killed that soft ass to protect me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
They can try, but they won't be the first goblins I've killed today. Who's this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is.
I really like
the
this voice
blessing
acting.
in the storm and the storm itself.
That's deep. Blessing in the storm and the storm itself. You've caught my interest. Do you have any holy literature on you? Have you heard the good news about our Lord and Savior, the Absolute, the gold from the sky? An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage? This one sounds sarcastic.
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up.
Her name is Gut?
Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Bah!
Booyog.
A clever goblin's like a trustworthy gig. A figment of the imagination.
Like having sex while camping. Nice story. Buy it for a copper in a tavern nearby, or I'd certainly like to meet her.
It's the truth.
I don't think I want to meet her.
I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
I'm definitely not getting you out of here. There's no shot. If I got you out of here after I also killed Arca or whatever her name is, I'm fucked. There's no way.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Sure. There's no chance.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Can I
You're gonna be sorry. Every last
just kill
one
you
of ya.
anyways? All right, should we loot Arca? We should probably... Arca's dead as shit.
Enough.
Is there any loot over here that we could grab?
Oh, you thieves are all
No?
boring.
All right, let's get out of
Even
here.
your cages are
Let's
boring.
run. Let's run. Let's go see if we can find Nettie. Do you think we just fucked our chances of
My dagger.
close this door?
Seems simple enough.
I think we just fucked our chances of getting healed. I think we might have.
Can't give up now.
I'm gonna bite the
All
heads off your
right,
kids.
that's
And
Eramis.
your birdies.
This way we have Zoru.
By more
Hello, friend.
eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
I'll see to this one, Laezel. You heard the woman bow. I suggest you do as she says. I swear on your mother's grave, by the way. Swear on your mother's grave. I wonder if I need to toggle non-lethal back off.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Laezel, I have enough senses to know that you're a rude motherfucker and that we won't get anywhere if I let you do the talking. Stand down, I won't tell you again, or do as you must. Interesting. Laezel, listen. You're the medicine, but I'm the honey we mix with the medicine to make it go down okay. You need to let me put a positive spin on this shit. After all, I'm a rock star.
Fine.
Thank you. Tell me where you saw the Githyanki.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass.
Good cop, bad cop.
Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side, and I just ran.
The map. Show me.
We need to take a rest. I'm covered in blood. I look a little suspicious. Thanks for your help. Apologies for my companion. Quit your sniveling. We're done with you. All right, Laezel, you got what you needed, or leave. I think this is the honest to God a leave situation. Cable says, I don't know what you said, but my Amazon device just said, you're so welcome. People really want to antagonize Laezel, huh? I'm hitting leave. Get me out of here. Get me out of this conversation. Shit's bad. What's going on up here? Actually, what I'm gonna do, in case we put this on YouTube eventually, I'm gonna take a break right here really quick. Call it an episode. 2-second little break. Well, we just accidentally killed a tiefling in a whole colony full of tieflings. Laezel has a exclamation mark, which is interesting. And yeah, we did our first safe scum. You can say bye, YouTube, if you'd like. Goodbye, VOD and YouTube friends. Goodbye. All right, we're back. We accidentally killed our first probably innocent person last time. Also, Laezel has to talk to us.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment,
Subordinate?
I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
All right, my girlfriend said you have to go, Laezel. Sorry. Subordinate is the thing that also made me sort of quiver with it like raised my hackles. This writing is really fun. The writing in this game is really fun. I'm loving the dialogue. The dialogue trees and dialogue decisions feel very fun. I love how quickly I can pull you guys too. I think maybe we put up a boundary here, you know? I think we aren't. I'm not your subordinate. I think that's the choice I feel.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say Tiefling? What do you mean by purification? Laezel, you might be more trouble than you're worth. You might be. Wait, is this interactive? There's a thing over the screen. There should be an overlay where you can click on the dialogue options and tell me which one you would prefer me to choose. This 100% means that 100% of chat people so far have chosen this first option. Wish the poll worked in my country/mobile. There are some limitations, I think. Might be mobile. Maybe some countries don't allow it to work. We can choose. I barely noticed. I mostly ignore what you guys say.
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
It's Faerun. I hate to be that guy. I hate to be the linguist in the group, but I am a bard. Pronunciation is my vocation. It's Faerun. What do you mean by purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Sure. Always a pleasure, Laezel. Always a pleasure. All right, Asherak, what's your deal?
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Oh, wait, that's Will. Hey, I know Will.
What's yuck about it?
Go on.
Will's the one who sort
Give
of
me a
saved our
best shot.
asses outside.
Not bad. Again.
I love this. I love that comment, Jeff.
Do it. I'm not like you.
Party member approval doesn't decide whether or not someone is a murder
I don't need
hobo.
you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Coach Will. Coach Will says take another lap, kids. Take another rep. Will, can I have a word? This whelp is hopeless. You're wasting your time. It's good advice, child. You'll do well to listen or leave. Children love being told, listen to advice. That's what they love hearing.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade
I just
of
noticed
Frontiers
Will's
at
eye.
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires.
Avernus
You
is
were
hell?
on the ship.
Question mark? Fronty question. Avernus is like the plane where hell is. Is that right? Texture is amazing in this game. Yeah, this is medium settings. This is all medium settings. So Will was on the ship.
It's a new subscriber. Welcome.
Lily, thank you for the subscription. Hi, brand new subscriber, new cult member. Let's go. Welcome in. It's one of the layers of hell. Okay. First layer of hell. Hi, Lily. Welcome in. Okay. Front seat question, because I have to know. Did we have one of those shared mind moments with Gale? Front seat question, yes or no? The ones where we, like, sort of dip in and out with the parasite. Because if we did, that would suggest that he 100% has a parasite. But Brixarthic says no. Does anyone else? Leonardo Golden says yesn't. I don't think we had the magic moment, so I'm pretty sure Gale has something going on. Exclamation Tama. Who is that woman? The one in your thoughts? The one with one horn? I don't need to be prying necessarily. I don't need to pry. Hi, Lily. Just finished watching your Outer Wilds playthrough. Oh, let's go. I'm excited to see more stuff. Hope you're having fun with Baldur's Gate 3. A lot of fun so far. A lot of fun so far. Will seems awesome. Should I get rid of Asterion and just bring Will?
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles.
Yo, what's Will's underwear
Not yet,
look
anyway.
like?
Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
We get a warm welcome
Advocatus Diaboli.
for Lily in the chat.
Devil's advocate. A champion in the blood
Hi,
war
Lily.
between diabolical forces and demons.
Devil's Advocate. What a great name! Devil's Advocate? Advocatus Diabola? What the hell? A devil avocado? Wow. Wow. Devil's Advocado. Who is she? Cavorting with devils, I see. You should consider better company. Cavorting or like cavorting?
Her name is Karlach.
That's
an
yes.
archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
Oh no.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Okay, so I have bad news. Will's trying to kill Karlach, which means I can't take Will into my party because I'm trying to bed Karlach. So we have a problem. It's either be friends with Will or make the devil's avocado my girlfriend. But he's cute, but you haven't seen Karlach. Karlach is hot. Chee! Very warm, Karlach is. Rizbel, hi, how's it going? Shout out to this Artifice for the sub. Hell yeah. Oh no, what will you do? Get both of them, but they would hate each other. They'd hate each other. I want to see what you guys would choose here. I can't choose one. 2 finds common ground. The source of our common ground is the infection. 3 is abandoned entirely. We could always go halfway down this path. Choose number 2. Satanists are better in bed. I can't comment on that. I don't know the answer. However, the new song from Boy Genius. Anybody listen to the Boy Genius album, The Record, this year? Satanist, the song from the Boy Genius album, is one of my favorites from the album. I've been playing that album like crazy this year.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her.
Paladin?
But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Excellent. I got to send
You'll
somebody
need
back
to
to
make
camp.
room if you want to partner up, though.
All right,
Still,
Asterion, get the
when
fuck out of
time
here.
comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Excellent. So, Asterion, I have bad news.
Thunderwave.
Asterion, bad news. Get out of here.
This seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
I love that album. True Blue is maybe one of my favorite love songs ever written. I agree. Megan and I have been talking about it constantly. I need you to stay at camp for a while.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
What we have is that I hate you and you tolerate
you know
me.
where to find me.
Will's a Chad. Will is coming into our party, and 100% is a
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Is a paladin. There's no chance.
A worthy ally, perhaps. But I'll waste no time chasing devils while a tadpole feasts on our skulls.
I'd have
I've
something
seen
special
your
with him.
people
With
in
Asterion?
I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine.
But Will might just be the glue
I'll
that keeps
presume that's
Lae'zel.
Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
I love the writing in this game. God damn. Will, welcome to the party. Warlock? What the fuck? I thought for sure your oath sworn. Wait, who did you swear your oath to? Wait, what? Oh, I thought you were going to be a paladin. I fucking love paladins.
Don't be grumpy,
Oh, man. Okay, interesting. Okay, interesting.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You, we definitely need to level up. Let's take a look at your inventory real quick. A rapier. You are a high charisma character. Dude, I might bring fucking... I might bring Asterion back. Okay. Warlock's very interesting. Have you ever played D&D before? I have. I'm in the middle of our first campaign, and we are level 8 right now. We're actually taking a small break from our campaign to do a couple one-shots. And then we'll go back to it. All right, level 2 Warlock. Gained a spell. Burning Hands. Which is a 5-meter radius from you, I believe. Each flammable target is hit with 3 to 18 fire damage. It's 3d6. The dex save. Charm Person, Command, Expeditious Retreat. Command here works where you tell them to flee, move closer, freeze, drop to the ground, drop weapon. Expeditious Retreat is a cool spell. Hellish Rebuke is a great spell. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. You still take half damage on a save. Hex is cool because you do 1 extra d6 every time you attack them. It's perfect for sort of picking an enemy. Hex could be a lot of fun to start. Use Hex. Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you've unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. Add your Charisma modifier to the damage it deals, unless it's negative. I think Charisma modifier is +3, so we add 3 to every Eldritch Blast. That seems huge. What subclasses will? I don't know yet. We're currently level 2. So I don't know that we do we choose that at level 3, I think. Cast Mage on your armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. Increases your armor class when you aren't wearing armor. Beast speech. At will? We can talk to animals at will? At will. That is at will with will. By will, to will. Whomst will speak to. Will speak at will to whomst will chooses. I kind of have to choose beast speech without reading the rest of these because I'm so excited. I don't know one with shadows. Mask of many faces is disguise self. We already have some disguise self going on. Fiendish vigor, false life on yourself, which I think gives you an extra like 7 temporary hit points. Devil's sight. I think I'm choosing beast speech. At will, by will, whomst will, to will. I have 2 spells, Hex and Speak with Animals. Using one of your 2 spell slots, or your 2 spells as a warlock to choose Speak with Animals feels so fucking rough. You'd still have your otherworldly patron. Do we have a subclass though? You would know better than me. I don't know. We also maybe will upgrade to level 3 right now. Yes, level 3. Class features. Gained a spell. I don't know then, Jeff. I don't know how to tell. All right. We have a packed boon here in a second. Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Pact of the Chain, you gain the service of a familiar. Pact of the Blade, you summon a packed weapon or bind the one you are wielding, making it magical, which is very cool. Packed weapons use the spell casting ability modifier instead of strength or dex. And my modifier, oh my god, we're about to make Will cracked out of his mind. Will's about to be so cracked. Pact of the Tome gives you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, Thorn Whip. We'll do Pact of the Blade. That sounds fucking fantastic. Oh my god. I think this means we'll get a +3 to hit, because we'll use our charisma. All right, so our spells. What do we want to choose here? Blindness, Cloud of Daggers. That seems insane. Cloud of Spinning Daggers. Lasts for 10 turns. Enthrall, hold person, invisibility. Burning Hands for the flavor of it. Will walks up, catches everyone around him on fire. That'd be awesome. Hi, Captain Morgan. Classic warlock behavior. This patron is probably fucking secret or something. Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attacker. The flames that deal. Hellish Rebuke seems great, though. I've always wanted to use Hellish Rebuke. For the name alone, I'm choosing Hellish Rebuke. Thirsting over Will? Calliope is thirsting over here. Thirsting, I say. All right, your AC is 12, which sucks. But you now... I have to do this per battle, Pact of the Blade. And it's an action? Oh, no.
True.
Okay, well. Interesting. Okay. Now we have to add Karlach to our party and make Will lose his fucking mind. Cool. Let's go over to Torun, maybe. Nope. Let's go as Marcus to Torun.
I should speak up.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Okay. This is the most I've commented, and I haven't even played this game. About Will's weapon, Pact of the Blade. You found Karlach already? We did. We rescued Karlach. But we need to find Karlach again and add them to our party so that we can try romancing them and so that Will can be pissed off. All right, so in camp, we're still looking for bored ox. Wait, what? Bored ox, hungry ox, and strange ox, and Will can speak to animals. Will, come here.
Blade at the ready.
Speak to animals. Talk to the hungry ox. What's going on?
Be gone. I am hungry.
Talk to this one.
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Aurochs?
What? What is an aurochs? What the fuck does that mean? Hold up. Go into Google. Aurochs is an extinct wild ox of Europe. Okay. An extinct cattle species. Never heard of that word before. Ant, are you calling me small? Aurochs describes me well. What are you talking about?
The keepers of this place. They change their form to fit their needs.
Druids.
They become birds to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
They do what now? Hey now, shiny bits. The tieflings put something in your hay. Intriguing. You do a noble thing, carrying burdens for those who can't. I'm sure they'll appreciate being told, hey, your limited life is noble. Sure, noble, but I can't even eat my food.
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits.
What'd you do on stream today, Ryan?
Looking for them on the other end.
Talk to a fucking horse. Haystack.
Use them.
Open. We need to distract you now. Who's the one? Somebody in my party can cast.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Can cast shining lights now. I think it was Asterion though. All right. So who's the sneakiest person? Can we just try opening this? Let's take a quick save first. Quick save. Open. Pouch. What's inside of the pouches?
No one's stopped me yet.
Pouch has onyx and gold in it. Let's go. Drop the pouch. Sweet. Hell yeah. Cool. All right, Will, you go back to speaking to this other
Defender
ox.
of the people.
The strange ox.
Can't keep.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
The humble ox. There's something strange about this ox. What is it? We passed an insight. Our Arcana, +1 from Intelligence, +2 from Arcana Proficiency. 100% we're taking that. And I'll get a guidance from my favorite wing woman, Strongheart. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's a 20 on a 10. We'll take it. The spell is always so funny. Players always think animals are going to know the intricate details about the villain's plot. They are surprised when the information is incomplete and vague because, of course, the animals aren't concerned with plots. Only with eating. Jeff, my least favorite spell. I used to say my least favorite spell in all of D&D was Speak with Animals. Also, my Oath of the Ancients Paladin has, I believe that's correct, has Speak with Animals auto-stocked at all times. So, hilariously, I hate the spell, and I always have it stocked. So our party, in our D&D campaign, our party is always like, Hey, Grog, my character's name. Grog, will you cast Speak with Animals? And I'm like, fucking sure. Currently, Megan has a pet rat named a very large rat. A very, like, 5 times the size of a normal rat. A very large rat named Sir Wimbledon de Pimsey. Because Megan's character thought that's what the rat's name was. And I had to speak with animals, convince the rat to go by that name so that it could get food from Megan's character. And, like, convince the rat to basically play that role.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
I think this one might be a druid. There's more to you than meets the eye.
No. You are incapable.
What are our rolls? What are Will's rolls for these things? +3 from guidance to either persuasion or intimidation. Deception is also +3. But we don't get the intimidation proficiency that we get for these two. Come on, old chap. Who's your DM? Our DM is actually a person who is sometimes in this chat. A good friend of mine from college. Haven't played D&D for such a long time. All right, we roll guidance on this. DC's only 10. It would be incredibly hard to fuck this up. We're good. Barely. Favorite D&D class? I really like paladins. It's also the only class I've played.
I'll tell you this much.
But I love paladins.
I'm going to Baldur's Gate.
They're
with
so problematic.
Or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this.
What the fuck is going on with this cow? Strange ox. Notable features, it has blind sight. Do you have blind sight? No. Do you have blind sight? No. You have blind sight. You have dark vision and opportunity attacks. What the fuck is going on with this strange ox?
Keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress, and we're not.
Can we talk again? Moo. 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 You're my favorite character in the game.
Moo. Moo.
This is my favorite character in the game. The narrator for Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be the voice for the name that I can't say. Hecate or whatever. Hecate in Hades 2. I did not know that. I'm so intrigued by you. What are you? Are you polymorphed? What's your deal?
Still alive. So that's progress.
But you have to get to Baldur's Gate no matter what. There's a strange cow that really wants to get to Baldur's Gate.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Okay. Okay. Also, least favorite D&D class, Rizbel, the second half of your question. I'm not sure. I really haven't played enough to know. Ones I'm least interested in, I've always said I'm least interested in playing a warlock, but
He's still staring right past you.
Are you a cow who's been polymorphed into a tiefling?
You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
The fuck? Uh-oh. Yikes. I accidentally clicked through the thing. Ironically, Warlock's my favorite 5e class. The funny thing is, I've always said I don't want to play a Warlock, and I still don't know exactly what to do, but I might play a Warlock for our next one shot. I just might. But our DM for our next for our next little thing, reached out and said, Ryan, are you gonna play a bard? Because I've seen what you're doing with Baldur's Gate 3, and I think
You
it's
look
funny.
the rocks over, but find no sign
Hi,
of
Brack.
a way through.
Okay. There's something going on here. I wonder if there's a way to, like... I wonder if there's a spell I could use here.
No questions? All right.
What's next?
You have any spells to, like... What the fuck's going on with this little kid? Passing between the rocks.
I've got a long road ahead. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Alright, we're looking for Nettie still.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something.
Ryan, you
Go
need to
on.
be... Go
Take
pure
this ring.
chaos.
It's
Your warlock
lucky.
tries to make the DM go crazy. I'm such... I can't do it. I'm such a bad, like, Take this ring, it's lucky. Interesting. Lucky or cursed? I wonder what you're pulling off here. I think one of the reasons I play a really social paladin, a very polite and social paladin right now, is that, like, I want so badly to help the DM at the table and help the other players. It's like the one, like, if I had to describe my most base instinct as a D&D player, it is like help the DM, gain the approval of the other people at the table and or the DM.
Call it. Heads or tails?
It's a ring. Oh, that's a coin. Heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from
Wow.
one of my lucky rings.
That's crazy. That's
I've got
insane.
more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Interesting. One coin toss doesn't prove anything. Can I see your other wares? Thanks for the free ring. Intriguing. Intriguing. Help the story along. Exactly, Jeff. It's my only interest. Help the story along. Is your current campaign set in the Forgotten Realms? No, it is. It's actually we just finished the module Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which is set in Feywild, etc.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
I'll call tails in case this coin is all heads, both sides.
Tails! There. Happy?
Am I hearing an echo when you talk to me? Are you casting a spell on me? What the fuck is going on here, kid? Flip the coin again, third time?
Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails?
Could be Forgotten Realms. Sorry, it's not Forgotten Realms. It is, I don't think so, right? Shit. Here's my understanding. Our campaign is not set in, because during the campaign we have encountered people from other realms. I think we have encountered someone from Forgotten Realms. We've encountered someone from whatever the name of the realm that Critical Role who does all of their stuff in. There's people from all of these different realms that we've encountered. I don't think it's Forgotten Realms. I don't think it's Exandria or whatever. I don't remember what that's called. Let's do heads again.
Heads it is. There. Happy?
I'm confused. I gave the ring back.
Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what?
I'll trade.
I knew it. Hang on.
I probably should have just kept the fucking ring. Succeeded
what
a
I got.
perception check. What did I just succeed on? You have a lot of random foods. Tarbell's Guide to Distractions. Interesting. Ring of Being Really Invisible. Ring of the... Ring of Being Really Invisible says this ring is missing its gem. Perhaps it's just very invisible. Ring of Infinite Wishes. Nonsensical runes. Ring of Resistance to Ants. Ring of the Lekinesis. Small pebble swings from a length of fishing line tied to this copper ring. I honestly do think we should buy one of these rings. I wish for infinite wishes. Wait, where's my money? Right there. Let's give you 7 gold for this. It's definitely not worth it, but I you know what? I like the hustle. Hey, thanks. Let me put this ring on my finger and see what happens.
You bought something.
Oh shit!
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Intriguing. This was a pickpocket maneuver. This was a 1-2 punch. I engage in trade, and you come up behind me and pickpocket me. Intriguing. Intriguing. Yeah, definitely. Our DM homebrewed the like world outside of the module, Jeff. Leonardo says, I'm quite the opposite. I always point out and exploit the plot holes and find loopholes in the story. The DMs hate me for that, but it's their fault. You sound like a lot of fun at the table. Detect thoughts. Okay. Okay.
You
Excellent.
see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
That's our first successful detect thoughts, by the way. Something tells me the thieving life isn't for you. So there is true shame in her heart.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis.
Aww.
I'm sorry.
Aww. Sophie, let's talk. Sophie is running away. Let's go chase him. Bye, Mattis. They had plans to release this on Xbox. What's that? There's a hole here. Can't use this right now? Have somebody else go down the hole? What does that mean? Can't use it? It's a hole. Have somebody else click on it? Interesting. Hi, E. Aurora. We have a hole here that we can't do anything with.
Need to keep going.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Blood. So where? There's a hole here. Interesting. We can't go that way. Where the fuck is this Nettie person supposed to be? Nettie is here. How do I get there? We can try going around some more. Let's try going around some more.
I need to find a way forward.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Giorna says it is forbidden.
Like
Let's walk up and see what's going on.
Let my daughter go right now. She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back.
These are the druids.
Let me through,
The druids.
Throat out.
Yep. Well, there's one of your wild shapes for the day. Wild shapes are like 2 per long rest, right? The game is kind of running like poop right now.
have taken those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear. I could try greasing palms. Ease things over.
So, someone's daughter was taken.
Because that went so well last time.
Let's talk to them and see what the deal
We
is.
need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard
Short
the
rest,
guards.
gotcha.
They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Okay. So what happened? Why are the Druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it.
Okay.
They need it for their precious
Why
ritual.
did she try and steal this idol?
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
My heart goes out to you for that, for
She
sure.
was caught. Foolish child. Let them judge her.
Laezel, shut it. Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. Descendants of demons getting intimidated by a bunch of dorks wearing antlers. They're not dorks wearing antlers. They're 3 seconds away from being a bear ripping your throat out. You should have tried parenting her. Everyone knows that's the thing to say. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. You should have tried parenting her. Say that to a parent. Get your fucking throat ripped out. Jesus Christ.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Save
Hurry.
Arabella.
I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
All right, let's talk to you.
She must. Lives are at stake. And the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
I'm sure they have the reasons. I wonder what it is, though. About the ritual.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their
Tree
bloody
huggers, dirt
grove.
kissers. I love that. I love that.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Okay, we can talk to them about Arabella. The sacred pool. Hello there. Tag yourself. I'm Dirt
Give him
Kisser.
a chance. You get
Milk
back.
drinker. Tree hugger. You get back. Let's see. What's the deal here? Weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please. Why? What's so special down here? I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you let me by? Ignore them and proceed or leave. I'm not looking for trouble.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
I honestly love what you're wearing.
What? Oh, I understand.
We helped kill the goblins.
Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Okay. We can pass by. Can I talk to you real quick, Mino? Why did you let us pass?
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
I really like your tattoos. Another bear. Bosk, Volo. It's over here. It just leaves. All right, let's go talk to Volo. I'm not looking for trouble.
Ah, my good friend.
Dandelion?
You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close?
I did.
A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
You are a bard. There's no shot you won't be
Glory.
telling this story.
Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind,
Insight.
successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
That's such a good choice for the new character in the Hades game. This voice. My God. You know? The narrator voice is so good. This bard sounds like a DM doing a voice. Classic raid gang, complete with lasher and smattering of booyags. I love that. I love that choice. Goblins, same as all the others, lowly and vile. Give an exact description. Didn't you see the tentacled ship? It was an Illithid invasion force. The goblins were being controlled. This is a redirect who the real enemy is here. I like that option.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
The what now? I love all the racial and/or class options. It's cool. And/or like one of my options I get a lot is Baldurian, right? Like where you're from. In 5e, there's a source book called Volo's Guide to Monsters. Interesting. There's been a misunderstanding. What do you want exactly? Dragons? How... Basically insult this person's storytelling abilities here. I like this. I like this a lot.
Witness declines.
Yeah. There was no dragon, motherfucker.
Oh, dragon.
Spin that however you'd like, Volo.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Oh, this is such a good interaction. My paranoia levels are off the fucking charts. We don't actually know Volo's intentions, motives. We don't know, like, the route Volo will take this. But it's so... It still makes us think about the themes that we're encountering in this area so far. This, like, if you were to tell the story of the goblins objectively versus, like, a very specific subjective version here, which ways would you paint them? And then, which ways would you paint the tieflings? Which ways would you paint the druids? And so much of this, like, scare tactic, othering, protecting the grove.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious.
I don't know that I even liked that option, but I picked it because it said
I've
bard.
interrogated one, a captive in this very camp.
Saza?
She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
How has Maglubiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind.
Great use of the word anathema.
I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it.
Sure, and then make money off the telling of that story.
Speak, in fact, if you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Good luck. Why the dragon? Let's ask about you. I feel like you love to talk about yourself.
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
We need to keep that in the back of our heads as an option about how to solve this problem.
Every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Every story benefits from a dragon. Volo, you are insane. I like you. I don't trust you, but I do like you. A primer on mythical beasts and a plaque. Let me read the plaque first.
Better not be cursed.
Scribbled note as well.
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Something good here,
Ah,
Dragon D's.
I do wish I could understand you.
I'll take those for sure. Okay. What is this scribbled note? Keep away from Tuffet. She's lazy enough as it is. Okay. Each chapter of this book describes the cultural origins of a different mythological beast. Miniature giant space hamster. Okay. So what the fuck is going on with this this thing? There's an antidote here.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers.
I probably shouldn't talk to you. I feel like talking to you would distract you, might get me killed, make people angry. Tusk, what's up? I know what we'll do. We'll have Will talk to you. Haha, Will! You can cast this shit at will. At will by will. Speak with animals, Will.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Okay.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Interesting. You're not interested in food. You're interested in fucking. All right, sure.
Looking ahead.
I love the boar. Wait, were you talking to a bird? Apicusis. What were you saying to the bird? I'm looking for a healer. It doesn't look like you're helping with the ritual. Are you helping to prepare for the ritual? Obviously 4 over 3. What about the bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
You are really sort of a very interesting character here, Apicusis. I love your hair. I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy here. With guidance, we're chilling here. You add so much to this roll. I got a fucking 4. We still make it, I think. We still make it. We still make it.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear.
Okay. So a druid who doesn't agree with everything that's going on.
More follow Kulga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
I like where that's going. Is she wrong? +9. I know, right?
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halcyon can stop this. I pray my bird returns.
The bird is
with
looking
news
for
of
a
him.
sign of Halcyon.
If not, I fear for my people.
I think I might try and rescue Halcyon. We might try. The party, not just me. Not just Marcus Everystar. Shouldn't the ritual protect the grove? You're not helping the others prepare it. I hear a ritual can protect the grove. Are you helping prepare it? See, this is the same assumption. It's assuming you're not helping versus are you helping? Give them the opportunity to tell you.
I would prefer not to.
Bartleby?
But if Master Halcyon does not return,
Is that you?
Kulga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Apicusis, it's been a pleasure. I like to talk it to you.
It's not the time.
It's not the time, Tusk. Tusk is horny. Tusk is real horny. Wow. What's going on over here? There's a lever? I mean, can I touch the lever? Will? Speak with animals. Go talk to this one. Go talk to this one. Are you sleeping?
I'm sleeping.
Are you actually sleeping, or are you saying that you're sleeping? Throw a fish next to the elevator?
Huh? What's that?
Sure. I like your elevator. This is cool as shit. Where does it go? Can I speak to the chipmunk? This is such a dramatic scene. Chipmunk, what's up?
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your
Oh!
foot and bites it.
Combat? Dexterity kick? What the hell, bud? Dexterity kick. What was that for? I'm a friend. I'm a friend.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
Plenty of room for the both of us. Although a warlock intimidation does seem fun. One word and I could fry you to a crisp. We get a +5 here. We don't get guidance because, and it only takes a 5, so we're chilling. 5 DC to intimidate this chipmunk. Squirrel, whatever. 30-20. Let's go.
Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it.
Love
but
that for us.
These trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
What's in the trees? Reward, Timber's incentive. We convinced Timber to let us walk on their territory. He left us a small trinket to keep us away from the trees. It's a hyena ear. Thanks so much. What's in the trees? Acorns? Oh, this is back to the fucking start. I know where we are. We unlocked the shortcut. Alright, let's go back to you. Walk away a little bit and see if, can I group us all together? I don't know if Will will come back.
The pride of the gate.
Cool. Now we got the whole party.
Things have stayed interesting.
Let's go do some chatting. Oh my god, look at the bees. Butterflies, I mean.
I'll give it a shot.
Open this stone door. The Emerald Grove.
I'm sorry.
That's Arabella. What the fuck? Oh god. Whoa! Ah!
I'm sorry.
Snake warning for people who don't like him.
She's just
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Yo, what? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out every stranger. Haga, you're crazy. You're crazy, girl. You're crazy. Okay, so we're getting to the heart of the matter in this druid camp here. Kaga, the new leader, is imprisoning this child, casting out all of the refugees. One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me, but first I can weigh in on the Arabella choice. But I don't know in what way I'm being seen. Am I getting thanked for having saved the people at the gates, or am I being told to fuck off for helping save people at the gates, bringing in more refugees? This girl's actual crime.
Girl? You mean parasite?
Oh, Kaga, I don't like you.
Drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Jesus Christ.
We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Oh, we get some chances to intervene here. Read Kaga's mind. If it goes badly, I get fucked. Don't druids cherish harmony? Failing the girl disrupts nature's balance. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think a persuasion, release her, I'll say that she stays out of trouble is more likely. Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not? Intriguing. Appeal to their god. We add guidance to this. DC is 15, but we add at least 8. I roll a 7. I rolled a 7. We're squeaking by. Ooh, squeaking by.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say.
Lae'zel disapproves. Everyone else approves.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
We saved the child.
It hurts.
What hurts?
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
We gotta find Halsin. So, what is going on with this journal? What went on with Shadowheart's damage with It hurts. That was interesting.
He's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational. You see the
We just let her run off.
Shadowheart is scared of snakes.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
What does Lae'zel approve of? Goddamn straight.
Something's on my mind.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Kaga seems dangerous. If I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened? I've heard there's some sort of ritual going on. I don't know that I want to play my cards so plainly about Kaga seeming dangerous. I think I would prefer
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's
That's interesting,
creatures.
TPP.
We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Okay, so Wrath is being pretty obvious with his cards. How did Kaga take over?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
I'm happy to look for Halsin.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'll find him. I'd like a more solid offer than anything. Oh, I wonder if this helps our charlatan background. I'm gonna try.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it.
I'm playing this charlatan background
Halsin
as
is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Basically, I'm just playing it as like interested in money.
Stay close.
So here's my thought. So let's take Will. Speak with animals at will. Talk to you. Silver. Who's Silver?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
I'm not here to vex you, hunt you, grab your tail, or shout at you until your head hurts. Who's been doing this to you? I wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be. Oh.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe.
I love
You can
that
stay,
option.
if you must.
Is it shitty of me to say? Hold up. A little bit of Bethesda shit talking incoming. Is it shitty of me to say that this is what I wished Fallout 4's dialogue options would have been like? Is that shitty of me? There's a Pinta. There's a rat named Pinta. And another rat named Oladon. And another rat named Ren. There's so many fucking rats. There's so many rats. There's so many rats. Also, Shadowheart has a line of dialogue.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before.
I was.
Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Shadowheart's been hurt before. Shadowheart. I just wanna protect you for forever. I want to protect you for forever. Aw. Sorry, my paladin is showing. How badly does it hurt? Also, what does this mean about tadpoles? I thought we were looking at snakes.
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
New Vegas over 4. It's not bad, you ain't wrong. Dialogue can always improve in video games. That's disappointing for me and everything but setup, and I hope Starfield can have some interesting interactions, but I'm not sold on it. I mean, the thing that gets me about Starfield talk right now, guys, we just don't know shit about Starfield. We'll know like it feels like so much conversation around Starfield that's happening is like it's just like taking shots in the dark. We just don't know. We'll know when the game is out. Like, that's when we'll know. I have hopes for Starfield, but we just don't know yet. The other thing I would say, New Vegas over 4. I totally get it, Mars. I totally get it. I also wish New Vegas' dialogue options were a little bit more like this. The thing that I love, to focus on what I'm trying to say here, the thing that I love is that about this dialogue and the way that the dialogue works in this game is I have such a sort of diffuse understanding of relationships, motives, interests, factions, etc. from the multiplicity of options that I am given and how they are tied to my race, location, class, etc. and the approving and disapproving of people around me in comparison to them. It's so interesting. This dialogue is really like, it's not black and white the same way that like interesting dialogue in like more similar to like, I would say more similar to literary dialogue, I would say, where like as much is left unsaid sometimes as is directly said. I really like it. Baldur's Gate 3 equals good? True. Can't wait for Ryan to play Elder Scrolls 6 when he's 60 years old. Can't wait to play Oblivion when I'm 55. This dialogue's crazy. I don't know. My hopes for Starfield will only end in my own pain and disappointment. I'm well aware. Even I have hopes for Starfield, but I also just have low expectations, right? Witcher 3 had good dialogue like that as well, but there's less choice, obviously. And you come in a different way. You come into The Witcher 3 with a large set of past character, like so many choices of the person you're playing happened already in these other books and in this like lore that's built up. Whether or not you know about it, there are things that Geralt would do or would not do, or would be more likely to do or would be less likely to do. So much of that is like with the specific named character you play is different than this. You said Oblivion soon. We have video evidence. Are you really gonna play Oblivion? I'm almost starting to cry. At some point, but probably not soon. Jeff, look at what you did. Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
You can trust me on that.
You killed Shadowheart? Honestly, banned. Banned? Banned. I'm timing you. Here's the deal. I am going to time you out for, hold up. For, how long did that time you out for? 10 minutes? That's not what I meant. Fuck. Shit. I'm doing this on my laptop. That was a mistake. Uh-oh. 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 10 minutes was too much. I was going to do 30 seconds. Uh-oh. Leonardo Golden. Oh, Lord. Shit. Uh-oh. Untime out. There we go. Oh, Tony, that's all right, I would say. I wasn't super concerned about it from a backseating perspective. I was concerned about it from a I have a crush on Shadowheart perspective. Tell me about your fear of wolves?
Ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Shadowheart. I would never leave you out alone. Oh my god. Option 3 is so cruel. Option 4 is so cruel.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability.
Oh, we're seeing Shadowheart so
Maybe that's
insecure
what I like
right
about
here.
you. You're different.
The Rizless run comes to an end, baby. You what about me? Maybe that's what you what about me? Wait. Sorry, say that one more time. Wait, where's the replay the dialogue option? Where's the button that makes it? Somebody take a screenshot. Wait, you what? Wait, what? Wait a second. Let's go. The Rizless run comes to an end. Let's go. All right, let's go talk to Loic. And then I think we're probably going to talk to Kaga to
Please
see why she wants to see me.
Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Okay, well, fuck you too. All right, we'll go talk to Kaga.
I want to have a word.
Why did you want to see me?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
I think you're a snake.
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Yo, Will, shut up! Only a monster would threaten a child. You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required. Honestly, I wanted to see what would happen. Hi, Artifice. How is it going? Well, here's my thought. There is, I believe, a 0% chance of us and Kaga getting along and agreeing. I also think, even if that is true, the odds of us that I still think pissing off the person in power might not be the correct choice. However, this feels very sucky. This feels like sucking up hardcore. We can remain neutral, or we can put, let's be principled. Let's be principled.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster.
Ooh.
No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Laezel disapproves? No fucking shit. This right must be... Okay, so here's where we... Ooh, wrong button. Here's where we find out about what's going on with this right. Reach for your weapon? Who fucking voted for it? Shame on you. Artifice kicked a rusty corner? You did what now? I did, my bad. 2 of you picked it? Ryan had seen a single film ever? You're right, I haven't seen a single film ever. This right must be born of powerful magic. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. This gives you this sets you up. This sets you up. I want to hear your take here.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled
Are you
sword
gonna offer me?
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before
You're
final
not gonna
prayer.
reward me?
If they are not, the Viper must strike.
All right, I hate her. I hate her a lot. Intriguing. I'm gonna speak to Zevlor. I don't know why.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
With your head rolling down this hill behind me? Yeah, sure. All right, Kaga. I mean, fuck my.
Let's see what this does.
All right. Hefty book is labeled 1371, stamped with an elegant stag against a green dark background. Sent 2 druids. Sorry, Chad. I have to send a text message super quick, and then I'll get back to this. Sixth of Uktar. Sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops, are unlikely to survive the next winter. Group from Baldur's Gate, hey, that's the name of the game, has arrived. They've set up camp at the edge of the forest. 2 bears, a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment and made the rest look useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanas. I wonder if that is Halsin's or Craig's log. Probably Halsin's, but I don't know. All right, let's see what's going on around this building before we get out of here. There's a plaque here.
They look like dark justiciars.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately.
Sure, I do.
The druids turn to the harpers for help.
Harpers.
Unusual for such a territorial group.
Okay, interesting. I love Keiga as a character. They tend to always write druids in games as the please don't step on the flowers type. We need more angry druids. I also think Keiga is a very interesting
the
choice.
Battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Failed my religion. Check. Interesting. I do think Keiga is super interesting in that way.
We have the right to defend our home.
So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents?
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Nettie, it's you. Holy shit, let's talk. It's our healer.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Nettie. I'll wait patiently. Is there anything I can do to help? Ooh, interesting. Do we offer help or do we play the role we probably more likely fit, which is to wait patiently. I kind of love the idea of a druid who's angry. Kega, of course, makes my, like, hackles raise, right? But, like, angry druid sort of, like, is interesting because it suggests that, like, this grove of druids is not immune to the, like, isolationist sort of narrative that I think probably is very interesting in 2023. You know? It's like, it's just an extension. It could be viewed as a eventual extension of, one possible extension of, like, you know, caring for this grove, being caretakers of a place, and then if that gets twisted or if it gets, you know, pressured the wrong way.
This medicat. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Barbarian Druid is such a great multi-class. I was unaware that Emily Axford had entered the chat. I'm looking for Nettie. Healing looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you.
It's on the inside of my eyeball.
You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Did I tell you I finished Fantasy High? You finished it? The finale? Oh my god, what did you think of the finale? I have a tadpole in my head. Oh, that's what the tadpole reference is. It's the fucking thing in my head, of course.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
It's so good, Tony. The finale of Fantasy High is incredible. Maybe only upstaged by episode 2 of Fantasy High. Allie fucking Beardsley. Am I right? Any Dropout fans in the chat? Does anyone know Total Forgiveness? Another Allie Beardsley show. Allie Beardsley and another College Humor cast member basically challenge each other to difficult tasks in order to raise money to pay off their student loans. The idea is College Humor helps them pay off their loans. It's Grant O'Brien, who's lovely. And Allie and Grant have to challenge each other to do difficult things like lay in bed with a snake for 30 minutes, give yourself an injection, do stand-up, except the stand-up that's written for you is really terrible, sing the national anthem at a minor league baseball game. I finished Total Forgiveness last night, and it has me thinking so much about the, like, student loans, first world problems. Leonardo, I think that sounds, that probably sounds more dismissive than you mean it, but probably, you know, no reason to be dismissive about it. So this show has me thinking a lot about the, like, shame buttons that like watching someone do something super embarrassing, right? And the, like, buttons it presses in you. For instance, one of the scenes of the show is Allie Beardsley, who cannot carry a tune and also does not know the words, singing the national anthem at a minor league baseball game. Allie Beardsley sings it, and they get the words of the national anthem wrong, despite spending a week studying the words of the national anthem. Can't carry a tune. The notes are all over the place. I had to physically pause the show, look away, compose myself, turn the volume down, and hit play to make it through that performance. Like, it just, like, oh, it hurts my stomach so much to watch. You know? And that's not the case for everyone. Like, some people watch that, they're totally fine. But for me, I don't know, for some reason, I cannot watch people sing in ways that are embarrassing for them. I can't do it. I can't do it. Suffering from severe secondhand embarrassment there? It's true. It's like watching Scott's tots. Yes. Yes. Similar feeling. Very similar feeling. All right. Tadpole. Do you know of them? Can you help me? What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
I'll do what
Sounds
I
good,
can.
Tony.
Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
I would be
You need to be
amazed if
quick.
you can
This
help.
way.
I don't know that you can, but I would be amazed if you could. That's a doorway? Druids, man. So cool. Your doorways are incredible.
There's something in that vessel.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Okay. So you killed him and laid him out on the table? Look at that door. That's a nice door. It's a very nice door. Same kind of parasite, hoping for a less grave cure. You killed him, laid him out on the table. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was so common. God, this music in the background is so good. Do you have the mind flayer in a... What is that? Whoa, what is that?
I'll do the best I can.
Your name is literally Ned.
I'm
Wait,
no
it's...
Master Halson mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that.
Ooh.
Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
If no, wait.
Vested interest.
If Halson can help, we'll wait.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
No, let's go get Halson. Let's go get Halson. What's the plan? What's it gonna do?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange?
Oh, I don't like the
happening?
looks of this. Where does that go? Nose, mouth, or somewhere else? I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. I fell from a ship high in the sky. Something caught me. It saved my life. That's true. I keep forgetting about that. Intellect Devourer spoke to me as if I were one of its own. Nothing strange. Okay, so option number 1 actually seems like a somewhat useful tactical thing for me to keep secret. I don't want other people to know that, if possible. This one is also technically true, but might be a less tactical piece of information. I can envision a situation in which other people knowing this might be bad. I can't really envision one for this. Good news, it's a suppository.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halson said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Speaking of pieces of information to maybe not give out. Asking a lot of questions. Are you going to cure me or not? I think this is fine on a Mind Flayer ship. There's a wreckage like 2 minutes that way. You could find it yourself. Down by the river? Wait, is that the Decemberist song?
A Mind Flayer ship?
Down by the water?
But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I think you're correct, Carter. I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours? You were going to attack me with it. You were getting everyone else out of the room so that you could kill me.
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you.
God,
I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
That's one of the best scenes we've had so far. I love this. I walked into that fully expecting one thing. That is some great writing. The hints were not really like. That was great. That was great. Nothing but praise for the writing of this game so far. I swear, do it now. I probably have to say I swear. But I'm a charlatan. It doesn't matter.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
Shadowheart approves.
Thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on.
What the hells was going on? We have to find out.
Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing? We already know this is not the case. Or at least we know that Nettie doesn't have it. What do you mean should be changing, or you must have learned something from studying them? What do you mean should be?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite.
7 days.
7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms
By
and a new
artifice.
mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
I could feel myself being sucked into this game. You said you were training other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why.
That's new. What?
When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So go and get him. Do you think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down.
The goblins know
You,
about you, druids.
You're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life.
I agree, Rizbel. I agree.
How's that sound?
That sounds good. I'm gonna find Halsin anyway.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Oaths are for paladins.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
All right.
Poison.
Wyvern toxin.
Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Does that say bullywug?
Drafted Ceramorphosis nonetheless.
Bullywug.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very
This is a
wrong.
library. We got to check and see if there's anything that we really empty socket. We can't really interact with any of this stuff yet, but maybe someday.
What's that?
Perception. Is it the fact that there is a bear here, elk there, and an empty slot over there? When I pass a perception check, it should point out what I'm looking at, right? Usually? Succeeded a perception check, but where? Usually it like shows you what you need to look at. I succeeded on a perception check. Chat, front seat question. Doesn't it like normally show you what you succeeded on? I'm not seeing the like ping or whatever. This room is so cool. It's really cool. It might just be these stone tablets, but kind of highlights a little bit, I think. Okay. If you can see it, let me know. You have my permission. Stone slab there. See, that's what I got. Maybe it was this stone slab. Kind of highlights / glows a little blue. I think I try reading this these stone tablets. Let's hit a quick save and then we'll do it. I meant to read them. Crime. Certain actions are frowned upon by others. It's my first crime, chat. We're doing crimes. Scroll of Shocking Grasp. I'm not going to steal. I would like to read this one. This one explains what these soul coins are. Crime! Academic disclosure. This research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine of Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the... Hey, Candlekeep, hold up. Our next one-shot is a Candlekeep mystery, or whatever they're called. Soul coins as a concept are one of merciless simplicity. Some of personal and magical essence, the soul is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. Frequently traded for their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, even fuel the strange engines in the hells. There's a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin she'll never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of Lemur status. Connected me to a half-elf warlock who promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. Next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly legal document in Infernal. That's hilarious. I love a bureaucracy. Let me read over here. Anything good? No. Read over here. Anything good? Soul coins. Okay. We're doing crimes. All right. I probably need to call it a stream. This chest is lootable and it's not red. A cup. I love cups. Big fan of cups. It also seems like we've kind of ended in a good place here. There's a second floor up here? Oh my god, there's a second floor up here. We can go after Halsin next time. So, I think we'll call it there. Let's go see if we can actually see Arabella's parents. Hey, Arabella, we found you. We'll get some closure on this.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
You're welcome. Hope we meet again under better circumstances. Anything more than a thanks for me? Oh, man. I love being a good person. I struggle so much to pick anything other than one in this situation, you know?
Likewise. Arabella?
At least what I perceive as a
Thank
good
you.
person.
For helping me.
You're welcome. Oh, and we did get paid. Chimera's Locket.
It's my job too.
Where can cast
The
dancing
druids
lights?
don't care about us. No one does.
Well, my game
we
is
have
lagging.
to look after ourselves.
And by that I mean
That's what Mole says.
a little framing.
That girl. I don't care what Mole
All right.
says.
I think that's a great place to Hold up, 1 second. I never talked to a
Heartless
mech.
Bastards. They deserve to have the goblins burn them out.
What now?
Heartless bastards.
That's your whole dialogue. All right, cool. Where's this sus ox? Sweet. We're gonna call it an episode there and call it a stream. Thanks for watching. It was a lot of fun. Did our first save scum. We have checked out the Hollow, and we'll come back to Baldur's Gate relatively soon. Good stuff. Thanks for the streams. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I know Baldur's Gate 3 is such a strong change of pace than we compared to what we normally do, but I'm loving it. Loving the chance to play it. Oh, have a great evening. Thanks, you as well. I love that you're not speedrunning the game so I can play on my own time as well and not get spoilers. We do be taking it slow. We do be taking it pretty slow. We'll be back tomorrow with more Tunic. Yeah, I love that, Jeff. Tons of Descent into Avernus spoilers, huh? I hadn't had any strict desire to play it, so 1 a.m. here in India. Holy cow. I hope you sleep well tonight, Leonardo. And tons of fun watching while working. Thanks, Mars. I'll see you all tomorrow for Tunic. Thanks for being here. See ya. Bye-bye. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. See ya.